Somebody just say, cover me, cover me, cover me, cover your life. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Again. Cover me, cover me, cover me under your life. Cover me, cover me. All over me. Jesus. Keeping me alive. I'm say Jesus. Keeping me alive. I'm say Jesus. Keeping me alive. All over me. All over me. And he's keeping me alive. Oh, Lord. Jesus is keeping me alive. God is able to keep us from falling from every attack. And when the devil starts tempting, from danger seen and unseen, he's my help, he will rescue me. So when the enemy comes up on me like a flood, God raise a stand and cover me under your blood. Give me the wisdom to know when to fight. So when I'm fighting in the all over me, Jesus, all over me, and he's keeping me alive. I'm say Jesus, keeping me alive. I'm say Jesus, keeping me alive. When he attended all over me, and he's keeping me alive.
BMUL Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandiville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BMUL Auto is 1 p.m.
Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio, or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Wacom Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit WacomJA.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and the number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, to them, greetings and salutations. Welcome once again to the Sports Desk. The start of a brand new week and the start of another brand new week of discussions and so on. The name is Orville.
Yeah, the name is Christopher Zidane Matthews. Hoping to have a wonderful night tonight.
Oh, with the Reggae Boys, huh?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Looking forward to an away day. We have been playing well away, but quite a number of the players who would have helped us to play well away are absent. I noticed Bobby Reed not being mentioned, but he's not among the players in this.
Bobby Reed is his wife is giving birth.
Yes, so Bobby Reed is not there. Pinnock is not there. I know we understand that Mikel Antonio won't be there as well. There are 3 players who have helped us in our away cause in recent times.
Yeah, that's a significant chunk. Yeah. And young Dixon, we understand having passport issues as well. Mm-hmm. But back against the wall.
Yeah, I see a player being brought in, Corey Bennett. I don't remember him.
There was a Corey Bennett who used to play for Jamaica. Somebody with a similar name. One Corey Bennett no play for a couple of games already. Was a striker.
I can't remember any Corey Bennett. Maybe I think a Corey Burke.
Corey Burke.
No, so I don't remember. Let's say Corey Bennett played for Wolmer's in the 2013-2012.
Corey Burke.
Yeah. I don't remember him. So obviously most of that with that schoolboy football level. I don't remember you. Yeah, probably sound like one of the Ludlow Bernard's team. I'm not sure. I can't remember him. But he has been called up
Ravel is back. The coach said, "I play some ball down Saudi now."
Yeah.
Man.
I didn't even realize that the coach that worked with Ravel Morris in the past. He said he did work with him at Derby County when he was there. Well, so he's familiar. That is a good look. Yeah, so I guess somebody was asking me what do I think about him coming in at this stage. I'm say, yo, he's better than Casey Palmer. If Ravel Morris is 75% fit, he's gonna do that job that we're asking of Casey Palmer. Ravel is gonna do it way better, man. So give me Ravel.
Once him fit.
Yeah, once him fit. Give me Ravel Morris, man. Yeah.
All right, the numbers are 676-6968. We understand that there are already calls there, so we won't hold up any more time. We'll go straight to the first one.
Good afternoon.
You see that Zidane show up first man on the line. You see that?
Wonderful. The great Garfield, man.
Yeah, man.
The man who I told on Friday the streak would end on Sunday.
And what did I say?
Yeah, you'd see. You never disagree. No, you rate me as a great predictor, so you never to challenge it.
No, that was a tough game. I mean, come on. Anyway, I'll get into the Chiefs game shortly, break down the Chiefs game for you. But before me do that, let me do a little housekeeping. You know what you're doing in the housekeeping. You throw to your house and do the housekeeping. Do that.
Things that dirty clothes on him something and trash on him something.
And garbage, right?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So on Thursday, I heard a call on the radio. It was from, I don't even know the name I'm going by. What is it now? Is it Dwight Chateau, Dangerous in 5, or is it Mr. Woodford? Which one am I use these days?
Him same Dangerous in 5.
Oh, I thought it was, okay, cool. So he came on the radio, right? And he alleged that I brought false information to the radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to see who brings false information now. Dwight or Dangerous or Mr. Woodford, right? Whichever name him prefer. He said that I lied about the fact that Patrick Mahomes was top 5 in completion percentage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Yes.
All right. Now, it's only 2 reasons why Dwight could mislead the public like that. Either he was ignorant or he was being deliberate, right? So after thinking about this all weekend now, and Dwight telling me that he's been an NFL fan for 30 years, me think it more deliberate, more than ignorant. You know what I'm saying, Zidane? Because let me explain to you what happened now, Zidane. To be a qualified passer in the NFL, you have to throw a certain amount of passes. For example, so let me put it in cricket terms then for Orville. You couldn't play one game, average 100 after you have the highest batting average in the history of cricket. You know what I'm saying, Orville? You don't qualify.
Yeah.
So there are people who have attempted passes in the NFL, very few passes, that do have a higher completion percentage, but they don't qualify to be in that argument. You know what I'm saying, Zidane?
They play a limited amount of games.
Right. Or it can be a trick player too. They can have players who attempt trick plays and throw the ball.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And they complete it. So anyway, of all qualified starters, qualified passers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes is 3rd in completion percentage, Dwight Chateau. Of all qualified passers, in terms of QBR, he is 5th, sir. Right? That was of a Friday we're talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next thing, he said Patrick Mahomes was 15 in total yards. That is very misleading, Mr. Chateau, because at the time when you said it, Patrick Mahomes had played 1 less games than basically everybody in front of him. So when it comes to yards per game passing, he's around 8. So that 15 thing is also misleading. Another piece of false information he gave is that he said the Chiefs defense was 2nd in points per game allowed. That is also false. The Chiefs defense is 8th in points per game allowed. So I would ask Mr. Dangerous in 5, Mr. Chateau or Mr. Woodford, whichever name he's going by now, to please come on the radio, apologize. Don't try to stain my name because I've never been known for giving false information on this radio. And as a matter of fact, Mr. Woodford, I've heard several people accusing you of doing such. All right? So I could left it there. But guess what? Compliment to Mr. Woodford because he did attempt to speak sports, and I must say I admire that. That's the first time I've actually heard him attempt to speak sports. Right, Zidane?
Yes.
So now, we could get into the Chiefs game. Of course, as you know, disappointing loss. You know, the Chiefs, they were 9-0.
Mm-hmm.
Suffer them first loss. But Zidane, let's contextualize this, right?
Yes.
So this is what happened yesterday. Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs, right? They fell from 1st place in their conference, 1st place in their division, to guess where, Zidane?
To where?
To 1st place.
Where's
said they fell from first to first with the loss.
Yeah. So for all of the people them out there, the Bills fan them, like my friend G-Star, who is slapping honey all over themselves and a dance all over the room, I would say to them in Aaron Rodgers' voice, relax. Because basically that was a throwaway game for the Chiefs. Now that's not to say they threw the game away purposefully, right?
Mm-hmm.
One troubling sign I will say that I saw, two things that did bother me about the Chiefs' performance. Number one, the left tackle position as usual. Is not blocking properly. It's creating a lot of pressure on Mahomes when he drops back to pass. If you watch the game, you'll see that Zidane, he's basically getting hit on every play he drops back. You feel me?
Yes.
And then consequently on the other side, we created no pressure on Josh Allen. The Chiefs are actually 28 in the NFL in pressures created on the quarterback. But I think we have a solution for that because one of our best pass rushers is on the injured list. He's coming back shortly. The offense now, as you know, Mahomes made one mistake early. His first pass of the game. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, I did.
And it's the thing about it is, is that Mahomes has made plays like that a million times in his career. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So if he tries it early in the game and it don't come up, I'm not going to beat him. But basically after that, he was flawless. The last interception, which he threw at the end of the game, the very last pass.
It was desperate time.
I don't quote that to nothing.
It was desperate time. The game was on the line and the clock was, the clock was running down.
That game was over when Josh Allen ran the ball into the end zone and put down. You feel me?
We want to use that one against him at all.
No, definitely not. So the only issue I see on offense with the Chiefs is that we need to get back Isaiah Pacheco because Kareem Hunt seems a little bit worn down. I mean, we have some weapons coming back. We'll be fine. Congrats to the Bills. They won it. But I mean, at the end of the day, the Chiefs' goal is winning 3 straight Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. You know that.
Yes.
So,
we're ranked in terms of points scored in the NFL this season thus far.
I think we're about 11th.
You think that is good enough to win it?
Yeah, I mean, they were about 13 last year and 12.
Okay, all right.
I mean, when you look at what we have lost in us, when you come into a season and you lose your 2 starting wide receivers, you're starting running back. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, it has to put a lot of pressure on your offense. You have to be trading, bringing in new players. You know what I mean? Bringing in Kareem Hunt off the street who wasn't even playing. Bringing in D-Hop. D-Hop, credit to him, he's fighting. But, I mean, at this stage, Rashee Rice is a better receiver than DeAndre Hopkins. He's more explosive. Yes. He's younger, pressure legs. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, it creates a lot of situations there. But I can tell you this, that I expect that going into the playoffs, what Andy probably more than likely is going to do is that he's going to morph the team where we become a more balanced team. I saw it in the playoff last year too, where Pacheco is going to run the ball a lot. And I saw some cases yesterday where holes were available, but because of the lack of explosion from Hunt, him get 4 yards. When I'm sitting back watching the game yesterday, and I'm like, if that was Pacheco, that would have went for 9 or 10 yards. He would have went straight through that hole. You feel me? That?
Yes.
So when you have eyes like mine, you could see it. But around the league, it was a great day today. I think Lamar Jackson is now officially out of the MVP conversation after losing to the Steelers. It's gonna be tough for Mahomes to win it as well. I mean, coming off of yesterday, I still wouldn't put Josh Allen as the favorite. I said it before the game that if Mahomes should lose, I think Saquon Barkley from the Eagles, the running back, now becomes my MVP leader. So we'll see how it plays out as the season goes on. I know Kyler Murray will come back. But Dwight Chateau, Dangerous in 5, or Mr. Woodfull, whichever one of the names they're going by these days, please come and take this thing that you're trying to put on my reputation, sir. Or I will not engage you in any type of sporting discussion. Big up yourself.
All right, big up. Let's see how Dwight Chateau responds to the Carver there.
Yeah, 6766968. I'm curious about this Cavaliers season. I remember asking you when there were something like 11-0. Mm-hmm. They have now improved that to 15-0. 4th best start to an NBA season. And I'm reading sometime last night where the other 3 teams that went 15-0 at the start all ended up in the NBA final. Now, why should we not think that this team is capable of going all the way?
All the way to
the final, like all the other teams that were 15-0.
They're not talented enough.
So what's causing this run?
I don't know. Injuries to other teams. They're playing well as well, clearly. That's a part of it. But we're seeing the Knicks with a couple of defenders out in the early part of the season. The Bucks not playing as well as we anticipated. And also the Philadelphia 76ers is depleted pretty much.
Yeah.
Maxi out. Paul George has been out. And also Joel Embiid. So I think that is what people are looking at thus far, you know? Yeah, and people still have Boston as a better team than them.
This Cavaliers team is, I think, the second or probably now the best offensive team and the best 3-point shooting team as well. It's just leaving me to say, Donovan Mitchell and Cup.
May have them conference finals, semifinals at best.
All right.
Not even to the conference final.
We're not in them.
No.
We'll take a break. We're coming back.
Clearing personal, non-commercial shipments at the port? Avoid the wait. Request a contactless clearance through your agent today. It's more efficient. It's secure. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website, jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, then welcome back, Oster, and we are there now. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
Who is this again?
How are you doing?
Who is this again?
Independent Fortress.
We are saying independent.
How they do, boss?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm do a little quick big up. I want to big up Andrew Pierce. Because I never get to big him up with the under 14 tourney way. In coach Jamaica to win over Trinidad then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then big him up for how Glenmure go on too. I have a look up. I have a ball up on it too.
Who's that? Which one?
A 21. Shipping port saying he must get through the squad competitive.
Yeah.
Not get so much game, but a
Young.
good baller still.
The young player.
I think he can play next year, but he was Bridgeport best player last year, and him go to Glenmure this year. 21, me over same way. When I'm Virgin, tell me say him way 21.
Okay, the squad deep,
So,
man.
we should all bet.
The squad deep.
Huh?
The squad is deep.
Yeah, man, the squad deep. The squad deep, man. Like, Shipping port tell me. Orville.
Yeah.
Why? West Indies, boy. Why West Indies couldn't play a game 3 like how them play a game 4, Orville?
Game 4 was played on a very flat deck with a very fast outfield. At 220 at the other side, Mick.
Mm-hmm.
I saw what kind of surface that.
I would chase it and lick it out, no?
Yeah. But that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
when
so-
the pitch, when it's a run fest kind of pitch, we can't just fire through the line. We are England are better at that than we are. So it's no surprise that England get a pitch where they made 219, I think.
Okay, so and that game 4, England won the toss and go in, go back?
No, we win the toss.
Oh, so we win the toss. First
team-
toss that we are winning out of the other.
And at the first game we win as well.
And the game 3 now, I love how we just collapse. I do something now, come like at the norm for West Indies now, but I love how we just collapse this because you can't come in at 1 down, which is a whole Puran.
Puran come at 17 for 2 and just swipe my boss.
Why may I tell you?
By the way, them name the test squad for the Bangladesh game, and none of them T20. As I was saying to Diego, don't expect them T20 man. You remember them changed the rule.
You can't put them on them, man. You can't put them on because what may I say to you is, you see, from your big bats and your good, authentic cricketer. So, for example, Kohli. Kohli is a man now come do a poor and them do, you know.
Not at all.
Kohli them a go bat, you know, whatever the situation require, you know. So Kohli them a go bat, you know. So them a go transform, you know, them a go adapt, you know.
There you go.
You see what I say? So if me see a man like Puran can't come see the situation and come now and come sing out.
We know the 60
You know,
thing.
go on, Batman.
We are the 60 thing. All we need to do is lick more six than the opposition. Now that you are here and we win game.
No,
So that's
man,
all we need to
man,
improve upon.
Game evolved, man. Come on, man. I remember we are allergic to bramble, you know. So certain things now go in our ears, you know. It did never go through one and come through the next. You know?
I don't understand why some of us criticize them when them trying to lick sixes when that is what they according to people separate.
Man, the game is evolving and them have to evolve as well. So me I say we did it that way, and you still say the man we know about the batting, you know. Mr. Samuel is in the batting manual, you know. Him come circle the ship and make sure everything goes smooth, you know. So he still take a bat.
Me only glad say, as I was saying to Diego Friday, them T20 money. I remember talking to Dr. Bennett of the JCA president. I said that them look up T20 money. We can't put them on a test cricket. And he was saying, boy, talent is talent. Poor and them, what are they talented at? I admire them. Hetmeyer average about 12 or 15 in the last 10 T20 game in play. So not even that him madam.
But we can't and them have youth on them side. You can't do them something. You have to use your brain, man. Everybody are use, so why we can't use it too? You have to use your brain. You see me I said?
Too many people are telling them that is how T20 cricket play.
But them are see it too, and I like them now see it. So them have a bit of arrogance on their part because they see how the game is evolving. They see when name Sharma, they see when name when we just call Virat Kohli and the rest of man them see how them are play and adapt. So why we want even make an attempt to try adapt?
Because every now and again you get a pitch like the one we play in the fourth game. Where the other team go upon it and make 200 with little effort, where say, all right, this is a batting paradise. Pan them kind of pitch there, the ball not the much, ball not spin, the ball not seam. If every T20 game did play on a pitch like that, West Indies would continue to be among the best even in the world. The problem is when the pitch is not playing like that. We're going to struggle. Once the ball are done, we're going to struggle. So.
But it look like so we need to go do a whole heap of work in batting nursery then because if every time we catch a pitch like that, it sounds like so we're going to lose.
Only when we are only dominant when the pitch stay like very flat. So take your cue from this. If West Indies is playing against a team and the team make 200, West Indies have a chance. But if the team make 140, West Indies have a less chance. It might sound paradoxical and ironic, you know, that the more the team bat first make, the better our chances are. Because the more the team bat first make is a bigger indication of the quality of the pitch for batting. And no team can out-bat when the pitch flat. Because no team fire through the line better than we. And better able to lick 6 and 4 better than we. The problem is...
you know, as I'm saying, I gave you talk about it too. Me want big up Alomir, I say, boy, Baltimore QB name again, Zidane.
Lamar Jackson. Yes.
I mean, from a couple of weeks for me to get through, you know, me want big up Franco, you know, and say, me I watch him boy against the Bengals one day and come back wicked and mash up the Bengals.
Yes.
And him a play good. But so Gavi I say one last, I gonna make the man out of MVP because him a play good from season. That Gavi I say.
Well, that's what he's saying. He's saying it's that tight that one. How did he perform? But that's what Gavi should tell us, you know. As opposed to the team that's losing.
Well, me have to see if we can do some research and see what we can find about him. Because him look good against the Bengals and he look good after a couple of games after that. So I don't know if one last, I got to throw him out of the top 3 or whatever. Anyway, Zidane.
Yes.
May I ask you, the thing is, the away goal scrap from Nations League?
The CONCACAF Nations League.
No, man, the away goal is there.
The away goal is there.
Me and Sailorman and Correct one day I discuss a thing and him said according to him see it on the internet so he said like it gone. He said like it gone. But remember last year Canada they give you 1 love before we give them 3-2 over there, right?
I know 1 love them give you 2.
Nah man at 1 love them give you man because 3 all after relegation after over there and when we give them 3-2, you know.
My understanding is that the away goals rule is that. It's still in effect.
That may I tell you them coming think it's crap yet. Because I did it last year. A 3-3 when we get them 3-2 last year over Canada. You know?
Keep listening. I will get the confirmation for you. Keep listening. Big up yourself.
And here, one last thing now, me have a little advice. Although me know him not gonna take it, he might reject it. Dwight Bramble. Tell Dwight Bramble, say, independent mentality or a mind frame must mean say you must agree. Either you agree certain physical things or you disagree or agree when you have two different points. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So he might tell me, say, him thinks me that be independent minded. I mean, an independent minded man, I agree with something simple. So me have this to tell him now. Tell him, say, him to stop living a denial. And him to see, say, him have the extreme utmost passion for Bramble every day.
Mm-hmm.
That him to remember, say, him passion for Bramble every day in a normal. Tell him to try to figure that out and try work on that. You understand? Tell him to try stop come on the radio and be so passionate about being beat about Bramble. Because being passion where him have for Bramble every day.
All right, my boss. We have to leave it there, Independence Fortress. We have to leave it.
Yeah,
All
man.
right,
Just
all
tell
right,
him,
sir.
say, yeah, big up on yourself.
Big
Yeah.
up. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, man, we'll go to another one. Somebody's who's can see a YouTuber is saying that the away goal is indeed in fact, so you're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So trying to get the confirmation though from Mr. Simon Presta. All right, he ought to know. Who we got to know? Hello.
Yeah, man. I'm preacher, man.
Oh, good afternoon.
Hey, preacher.
The
You know.
great preacher, man.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. Bless up.
Yeah, man. Nice hearing from your preacher.
Yeah, man. Man, listen, you know why I still busy with the work, but you don't have to find it.
Yes.
That's how we the NFL.
Your line sound a little fuzzy though, preacher.
All right, you hear me better now?
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's the with the NFL. See?
Mm-hmm.
I've been one of those people who have been constantly telling you guys that the NFL is the ultimate team sport.
Yeah.
That you have three distinct components: offense, defense, and special teams.
Yes.
And you need, I would say, 2/3 to go in your favor. You know, in a game, you normally win. Yeah, other people who call this show and other shows who make it seem like the quarterback is the end all and the be all of success.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have painted Patrick Mahomes as the greatest thing that ever appeared in team sports. And we're not just talking about NFL sports, you know, we're talking about team sport, period.
Mm-hmm.
So far this season, the great Mahomes, who is the face of the NFL, and, you know, on his way to perhaps etching his name into the annals as one of the greatest ever played the game, if not the greatest quarterback ever played. But this season, Mr. Mahomes is 11th in total yards, 15th in touchdowns. He has already thrown 11 interceptions to his 15 touchdowns. And as a quarterback,
which rank him where? That interception versus touchdown ratio ranks him where?
I'll tell you in a bit where he is in terms of that overall ratio.
Mm-hmm.
His quarterback rating is 67, which is 7th in the end.
So he's rated among 7th among quarterbacks
in terms of his overall rating.
Wow.
Which is a kind of index of the quarterback's overall.
Yeah, man, I understand.
Now, when you juxtapose that with the record of the Kansas City Chiefs, they are 9-1, and then you take a Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow leads the NFL in yards, 3,000 yards, 3,038 yards. He leads the NFL in touchdowns, 27 touchdowns. He has only thrown 4 interceptions on the season. And he leads in quarterback rating is 76.1. You know what his team record is?
What is it?
4-7.
4-7. Wow.
Yes. So here is a quarterback whose individual statistics across all of the core statistical areas is number 1.
So he's been far more outstanding than Patrick Mahomes, yet his team is doing far worse.
Far more outstanding.
Yeah.
And his team is 4-7.
Which goes to your point that
it's ultimately a team sport.
It's a team sport. It's not necessarily what the quarterback does.
That will determine.
That will determine how you win.
Very much. No,
that's the point you're trying to make.
Excellent call. This.
Some people would try and do some kind of what I would call insane analysis by taking only the fourth quarter of a quarterback's performance to determine how good the quarterback has been. Right? Now, what we find is if you are trailing as a quarterback going into the fourth quarter, say your team is down by 10 going into the fourth quarter, for you to come back and win that game, it means your defense must give up less points than you are able to generate an offense in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
So when people tell you about the quarterback led a comeback, they're only telling you part of the story.
Yes.
Because ultimately the defense has to hold their own for that fourth quarter. And
yes. You have to be almost perfect.
Ah.
When a team gets a big lead defense, you have to be almost perfect defensively as well, you know.
Ah.
Yes. Maybe one giving up one more touchdown mean it could be the end. The good night, sweet prince. Yeah.
Beautiful. Now let's go to the Chiefs game yesterday against the Bills. A critical point in that game was when Josh Allen was leading the Bills down the field. The Bills were on about the 45-yard line of the Kansas City Chiefs. They were fourth down. They went for it on fourth down, and he threw an interception. That interception was returned to about the Bills' 25 or 28-yard line, and Kansas City Chiefs went on to score a touchdown.
Hold the line, preacher. Hold the line. We'll give you 1 minute or so after the break. We're coming back. We're coming back.
Yeah.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
England captain Harry Kane says the 2026 FIFA World Cup may not be his last international tournament. The 31-year-old's future remains uncertain despite extending his all-time leading goal scoring record to 69 goals in 103 appearances for his country when he scored the opening goal in the 5-0 win against the Republic of Ireland on Sunday. England interim manager Lee Carsley benched Kane for the 3-0 victory in Greece on Thursday, while he was criticized for his performance at the European Championship last summer. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
Isratech Jamaica Limited offers a high-quality complement of unique and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home, and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Asden Super Center is the place to be. Regal Plaza, Kingston, and Linston. We have it all. From linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Asden Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Asden Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Mommy, the roof is leaking again. I just fixed the roof. Lord, deliver me from this problem now. This one that come out of the cake.
I'm a genie, man. Relax. I come for granted 3 wishes.
3 wishes? I
Yeah,
just
man.
need one wish right now.
One wish.
I need this roof to be fixed.
Tropical Metal Products, man, the place for you. Call them at 876-765-9444. And them stock a wide variety of roofing and building solutions, man. So check them out, man. So you see, I save your money so I can stay for
I
dinner.
never cook no genie food today.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
back with you.
welcome back.
Back with you.
Yeah,
Preacher, you want to respond to that nonsensical text that I just saw?
Yeah, it's a nonsensical thing because guess what? You know, in any NFL game, in order for your team to have a chance to win, your defense must have been putting you in a position where you're close enough so that your offense can either lead when they call a comeback or can win the game if the game is tied.
That sounds.
If your defense,
That sounds reasonable.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's logical, Bridget. It's logical. If your defense is giving up points constantly and you're trailing, no matter what you do, you can't come back in.
Exactly.
So, and here one of the beautiful things about the NFL, the defense can score points, the offense can defend points.
Yes. There you go.
The defense can get an interception and run it back for a touchdown. They can force a fumble.
Yes.
And run it back for a touchdown.
So ultimately, you're saying the American media makes the quarterback position appears to be more important than it actually is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I agree. They overrate the position. It is crucial, but it's highly overrated.
Yeah, man. It is the most important single position, but it is also the most dependent position because it depends on here. You have to talk about the left tackle. Kansas City people.
All right.
Patrick Mahomes not protected. He can't do it, man.
Yeah, because the touchdown pass that he threw to give the guy a second touchdown for the game, he was open for quite some time. You know, Patrick Mahomes. That would be the offensive line who caused that, right?
Exactly.
Yes, he had a lot of time to pick that pass. It was a great pass, but he had a lot of time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, so it is a totally dependent sport. Everybody depends on somebody else, you see? So, we move on from that.
Yes.
A little more.
Jamaica, USA, yes.
The coach, I forgot to go back to him back for, right? I personally think that he must go start Isaac Aiden, as most people do, in the center of the park. Go with Maggie. I hear Ravel Morrison is in the squad. I don't know how fit Ravel is, but I would go with a 4-2-3-1, right? Having Aiden in the center of the park with Latipo there in the center of the park. I'm going to go back with Lempikisa at right back. I'm going to go with Bell at left back. I'm going to go with Lowe and Bernard. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And then for the three, I'm going to start Cephas. I'm going to start Bailey. I'm going to use Latipo there and Hayden together, and I'm going to put Ravel to start. I wanted.
So you won't start Maggie.
The problem is if you bring, you're not going to bring on Ravel Morrison.
I'm not starting.
Yeah,
you're not going to give him 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
or he's less likely to have an impact at the end than the beginning.
I want Ravel to be in the game early so he can catch the pace of the game.
It's just that I think that if he's fit enough, I think he's better than Maggie for sure.
Yeah.
He gives the balance of helping out defensively and being creative better than Maggie, and he's very creative as well, and he's good on the ball also.
Yeah, it's very good on the ball, and I think he will draw a lot more attention than Maggie, which is great, more space for the other players around him. And of course, Nicholson up front. Nicholson has a goal in him. I think he's hungry.
Nicholson was excellent the other day, my boss. He's a pity he never get up and take the penalty and get the goal. He was excellent the other day.
Yeah, man. He looked hungry. He looked sharp. He looked like he must find back that dog.
Yeah, man. The movement. He was sharp, my boss. He was in a lot of great position to get balls, my boss. And he did. Yeah,
so
man. He did.
We can't see him score. In fact, one of the best goals scored against the US was Nicholson, in the US, pick up one from about 25 yards out, turn the defender inside out and crack it from over the right side.
Yes. It was a stunner.
So, he usually comes from against some big teams. I hope he can do it again this evening.
All right. Let's see. Big up, Preacher.
I
Yeah,
preach.
man.
Big up.
All right. To add to Preacher's point again, somebody's pointing out to me that there was a game won yesterday, and all the team did was score field goals. So no touchdown was scored. They won 18-16 and they scored 6 field goals. And it was a special team. Oh my. All right. That was the Ravens versus the Steelers Ravens. Steelers beat the Ravens 18-16. All field goals. All right, we go back online.
All right, somebody has sort out themselves. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Afternoon. So this is
Oh, G Star.
Yeah, man. What's going on, Jen?
Yes, we are here.
What's up?
All right. First thing I want to say is MVP, MVP, MVP. That is to the great quarterback of the Buffalo Bills.
Oh.
Josh.
You're a guy, no man.
Allen.
Yes.
Interesting enough, they said a stat on air yesterday that the Kansas City Chiefs is the first time they gave up 30 points in like 40 games.
Yes.
So since 2022 week 4, and you know that there's 17 weeks in regular season NFL football.
Yeah, 40 games is a whole lot of games, man.
Yeah, but don't quote me on 40, it's somewhere around here.
That.
Since week 4 of 2022 season.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Maybe it might be 35 or whatever.
Yeah,
all right. So,
that's excellent.
Yeah, so it was a great game yesterday. Some people want to crown Josh Allen as the best QB in the NFL. Undeniably, Patrick Mahomes is the best QB in the NFL. But if Josh Allen duplicates this performance and wins in the playoffs, you know how that goes, Zidane.
Yes.
Then we can crown him. Right? He was definitely the best player on the field. Despite, I don't know if Garvey came on and said anything today yet about Patrick Mahomes, but clearly Josh Allen was the best quarterback on that field yesterday.
Yes.
All right. So that is that.
When he spoke about Patrick Mahomes, he never told us. He didn't mention the part about him being outplayed by Josh Allen.
No, he was definitely outplayed by Josh Allen. Josh Allen was the best QB on the field yesterday. And yesterday, like a couple years back, I mentioned that Josh Allen was the best. I was wrong, right? I thought that he would have taken the steps, but he didn't. So let's see if he does it this year. So I can stay by next year. I can say, yeah, Josh Allen's the best QB in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next thing, no. Mr. Higgins, are you there?
Yeah, man.
Because I want you to listen to this as well.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to follow up with this, the preacher argument about the quarterback and the importance of it, right?
Yeah.
So for a quick recap, preacher was talking about Patrick Mahomes, and then he went into saying that the similar to the quarterback, the goalkeeper in regular football, in world football, is just as important or similarly important as the quarterback, right? No, I rubbished that argument in terms of compensation, to acquire QBs, salary, drafting, etc., etc. That
no, I don't know that you're rubbish. I don't know that you're rubbish the argument.
No, well, I can rubbish it on a further date. I'm not getting rubbish again, but I can really rubbish that.
Saying that the forward gets more money than the goalkeeper doesn't mean that the forward is more important.
No, I'm talking compared to the quarterback. So
yeah, man, but I'm saying money
wins more awards. I'm saying there's no way you can compare influence.
And I'm saying
of a quarterback.
I am saying, my boss, most forwards around the world get more money than the goalkeepers around the world in football. You know, mean they're more important for the football.
You see, Mr. Higgins, these things always fly over your head. That is what I'm talking about. In the NFL, nobody gets paid more than the quarterback.
But you know, but at the same thing, I tell you about football, soccer. Nobody gets paid like attacking players generally.
Criteria. That's just
well, that criteria they should not be used at all.
No, you use money to determine value. It's not
no.
Everybody uses money to determine value.
The forward no more valuable to the team than the goalkeeper.
Okay, so you use anyway. You don't.
They sell more shirts.
No, I'm gonna get to you.
And bring more people in the turnstile. So that can't use none at all.
All right. So here what then? All right. So that is the case. What I wanted to do is ask Preacher in what ways are the QB comparable, right? But he did. Preacher came on, and you know what Preacher should have done, Zidane? Preacher should have said, you know what, Zidane? I misspoke. I made a mistake. But what did Preacher do? Preacher came on Friday or whenever it was, and he doubled down. And you know what he said, Zidane? G-Star should actually pull up his socks. Now imagine that. Preacher's out giving false information and said that G-Star should pull up his socks. Let me digress. So Preacher stated that when it comes to the quarterback, he's speaking about influence, right? When he's talking about the goalkeeper, he's speaking about the mandatory nature of the goalkeeper. But those are two different criteria, aren't they?
Yes.
So how can you say somebody is similar and then have two different criteria for it? So in other words, if oil and water are different, but we say, how are they similar? It's because they're both liquid. Is oil and water both flammable? So you have to use the same criteria if you're judging the things. That's not what he did. And I noticed you guys didn't pick up on that. Why did you pick up on that?
No, I'm not sure I understand. Preacher says that the quarterback
is the most important because of its influence. And then he proceeded to say that the goalkeeper is the most important because of its mandatory nature. Those are two different influences, aren't they? Or two different criteria, sorry. Aren't those two different criteria?
I wouldn't want Preacher to come and explain. I see where you're going.
I see the point G-Star is making.
I see where you're going.
He said this on Friday, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. And I said to Preacher, don't go the technical angle. And what did Preacher do? Preacher committed suicide. Just say you don't know. Say you misspoke. So hear this now, gentlemen. Technically, Preacher said that the goalkeeper is mandatory in football, right, Zidane?
Yes.
Technically, the quarterback is not mandatory in the NFL.
What does mandatory mean? That the game can't start without it.
No. Meaning the quarterback has to be on the field for the play to go.
Just like the goalkeeper.
That's exactly. So technically, that's incorrect. You know why? Let me give you an example. On fourth down, you can kick a field goal, right? The quarterback is not on the field on fourth down when they're kicking field goals. When they kick off, the quarterback is not on the field. So technically, the quarterback doesn't need to be on the field. So in what way now is a quarterback as important to the goalkeeper in football? Preacher, I can save you any time, you know.
Maybe he will tell you that most of the attacking players goes through the quarterback.
That's not the point. He said mandatory. That was his. You try to do it again, and don't pick up for the man, Mr. Higgins. The man mistook.
He said
went
mandatory.
Against the king. He went against the king. He threw rocks at the throne, and now he's being destroyed.
Yes.
Technically, the QB does not need to be on the field. In terms of influence, they're not comparable. So whenever it is, I want a preacher to come on KLS and say, you know what, gentlemen, this is how we compare the quarterback to the goalkeeper in world football.
Who is more important to their team's party? The goalkeeper or the quarterback?
It's Chalk the Cheese.
Which one?
Hold on. The
quarterback more important to the team than the goalkeeper.
It's a Chalk the Cheese. All right, explain after the break. We'll give you a minute after the break. We'll come in.
Your taxes hold the key.
Need to pay your property tax, motor vehicle certificate of fitness fee, or a traffic ticket? No need to join the line. Go online. Service at your fingertips 24/7. That's right. All these services and more are available online at jamaicatax.gov.jm. Fast, convenient, secure. Visit the How To tab on our website or call 888-TAX-HELP for details. Tax Administration Jamaica, working together to serve you even better.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Ascent Supercenter is the place to be. Regal Plaza Kingston and Linstead. We have it all, from linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Ascent Supercenter, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Ascent Supercenter, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Radio turn up again. Radio turn up again. G-Star. Hold on, let me just host the show.
Yeah, man, host the show. No, host it now.
Before you and preacher, my question is, I'm in a response to you and preacher argument. I'm just asking about the positions.
It's the most important position.
Which position is more important for your team to win games? The goalkeeper in football or the quarterback in NFL? Which one can the team do without?
Is the most important position in sports.
One if you understand the question,
hold on, because of his responsibilities.
Here's a question I ask you.
So,
which of the two positions can a team do without in a game and still likely to win the game?
If I have average goalkeeping?
No goalkeeper. No goalkeeper and no quarterback.
Because the goalkeeper is mandatory. So it's a stupid question.
No. That's why.
The goalkeeper is mandatory,
No, I'm saying.
No. You need to give me a realistic, not a silly one. The goalkeeper is mandatory. So Betty asked me if I have a horrible goalkeeper.
No. That's not my question. But since you're not tackle my question, guess who just walk in the studio?
All right. Who?
One man named Preacher.
I have one for you.
One man named Preacher. No, me just tell you who walking in the studio.
Good.
One man named Preacher.
Him can't deny this. What I just said is inevitable and undeniable. No, Mr. Higgins, I have a question for you though.
No. I don't mean. So the man, no man, for me thing incidental. Now you can't talk about that one.
Hold on, Mr. It's my call, right?
No, but Preacher walking, no, him you take it.
But hold on, what Preacher needs to do is get in line and wait.
All right, get in line.
So you run, Bridget, nobody run, Bridget. You're up on the radio, you call me out. I'm here, I'm ready to talk about what you're talking about. I'm ready to tear down your argument.
They willing for wait.
That is nonsensical. There's no line, G-Star. No line there. This is mano in mano. Let's go at it now.
Yes, let's go at it. Why are you waiting?
So wait 30 seconds. Mr. Higgins,
yeah.
I want to come at you tomorrow with this.
Yeah, man.
You said the reasons why players in world football are acquired is because of marketing, right?
No. I'm saying the reason why forwards usually go for more money than goalkeepers is not because they are more important to the fortune of a team.
Okay.
It's because they sell more shirts.
So my question to you is this one here.
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling went from Chelsea.
Yeah, give me one individual example. Take on Preacher.
No, man, don't run. You don't run now. Why did they bring Raheem Sterling from Chelsea to Arsenal? To sell jerseys? For marketing? Or to help them win the league?
Let me say it again. Generally, strikers in football are fetch big because you give me one isolated example.
So answer that one.
Man, take on Preacher, man, and start.
I'll get another one tomorrow.
For the purpose of the listening audience, let me again establish my point.
Yeah. Mr. Higgins.
I am listening.
G-Star, stop the running now, Bridget. I make have a mano debate because you call me out and I'm here. Let's just stop the running now, G-Star, man.
Thank you.
Make the listening public get a chance to hear who have the right argument, boss.
All right, go on now.
Okay. The quarterback position is the single most important position in the NFL because the NFL is an offensive-driven sport. Emphasis is placed largely on the offensive side of the ball, even though both the offense and the defense, as well as special teams, contribute to the outcome of the game.
This is dribbling a Preacher. This is just dribbling right there. That's filler. Give me the real information now.
The goalkeeping position is the single most important position in the sport of football. One,
why?
Because it is a requirement for you to have a goalkeeper, and two, without a goalkeeper in your goal, your chances of winning will decrease significantly. You can play the game without a striker, you can play the game without a midfielder, you can play it without a defender, but not having a goalkeeper will significantly reduce your possibilities of winning. In the same way, not having a quarterback and a competent quarterback significantly reduces your chances of winning in the NFL, even though winning is dependent on the other components of the team playing well. You get the point now, my boss?
Preacher, stop. Just tell the truth, bro. You misspoke. everybody knows.
I did not
Anybody who
misspeak.
watches the NFL, hold on,
I
time
just
out. Let me
stated
speak now.
my point.
Let
Now
me
you
speak
need
now.
to refute what I just said for the
You
listening
spoke for about
audience.
a minute and a half. It's my turn. It's my turn to retort. That's what it's called, retort. Okay? You spoke. Stop the nonsense, boss. Anybody who watches sports, if you watch NFL and you watch football, the goalkeeper is not as it. Brother, just speak the truth. The truth will set you free. Stop the nonsense. You misspoke, boss. You said it because it was a technicality, and you were wrong.
Can you
Come on, National
refute
Rock. Time
or
out.
retort
It's
what
my
I just
turn.
said?
When you come
That
on National
not having
Radio,
a goalkeeper,
say-
G-Star.
Brother, you're cutting me off now. Let me speak. I don't even speak for a minute. I didn't cut you off,
Count,
did I?
count time point.
Did I cut, hold on a timeout. Did I cut you off?
Hold on a
So why
G-Star.
you cutting me off, boss?
G-Star, no.
Let
Counter.
me speak.
Hold on a G-Star. Counter his point. You're just saying him talk nonsense without giving any arguments. So he wanted to give arguments. Why am I talking nonsense?
Boss, he spoke because of a technicality. Speak about that. Speak about misspeaking. Speaking about misleading the public. Why are you coming on here and talking dribble?
G-Star, can you provide a counter to the argument just made that for two reasons a goalkeeper is the most important single position? One is you cannot play the game without a goalkeeper, and two, the absence of a goalkeeper or a good goalkeeper will reduce your chances of winning the game.
The absence of a quality right back will reduce it just the same.
No.
Isn't it?
No,
No.
it does not. Not at the level at which a goal, not at the same level of not having a goalkeeper or a relatively competent goalkeeper. In the same way, every team in the NFL has a quarterback, but not every team in the NFL has a good enough quarterback that will put them in a position to win the Super Bowl.
Go, Peter, and then I want to summarize and finish. Are you finished?
You have yet to rebut anything that I've said.
Because there's nothing to rebut. You came on air and said it because of a technicality. Why don't you speak to that?
All right.
Why don't you speak to
For the
that?
sake of the
You're
listening
wrong.
public, I'm going to put your argument to bed. G-Star, one question for you. I need to ask you one. One question.
No, because you got to speak. It's my turn now.
What position on the football field is more important than a goalkeeping position?
Here's what I will say, preacher. The quarterback is not mandatory like
What
you said.
position on a football field is more important than the goalkeeping position?
Here's what I don't like. I don't like when people say things that are untrue and they don't come back on
I'm
air
asking you a
and
simple
clarify
question
it.
for the purpose of the listening audience.
Here's what
What
you
position
said.
on a football field is the most important position?
For me, center midfield.
Can you play a football game without a central midfielder?
Hold on. Again, are you talking about the mandatory?
Can you?
again?
No, I'm not talking about mandatory. I'm talking about in the context of a game. If my central midfielder gets a red card, do I have to replace him with another central midfielder for my team to win?
No, you don't.
So why is that the most important position on a football field?
Because I think that the midfield controls the football game.
So the right midfield and the left midfield, not midfield?
The game runs through the midfield. So I think because of its nature,
Gentlemen, have a good afternoon.
G-Star, if you honestly think the central defensive midfielder is more important than your goalkeeper, then you're a madman.
I think they're arguing two different things, and that's what I'm getting from.
Hold on a second.
I think they're both arguing.
We're talking the position.
Sit down.
I think they're arguing two different things.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Mr. Higgins. Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
Mr. Higgins.
Yeah.
You said you would pick Diego Maradona over any goalkeeper in the world, did you not?
Me tell you based on what do you know?
Exactly, based on strategy.
No, here's what me tell you.
Here's what preachers do. No, I don't want to get into that. Here's what preachers do.
Position and performance are two different things. The position is independent of the performance of the individual. The position exists without the individual performance. When the individual is playing, then you measure performance. Diego Maradona is easily one of the greatest to ever play the sport of football.
Preacher, I know you want to dominate this thing because you got blasted. Listen to me, gentlemen. Listen to me, gentlemen. Preacher is saying that the goalkeeper, the reason why he's more important is because it's mandatory, right?
I gave you two reasons why. I gave you two reasons.
Hold on, no. If the center midfielder comes off, you can replace him, right? So you're speaking to it. It's mandatory nature. You did that with the quarterback, but the quarterback is not mandatory.
All right. Can a team all right, good. You said the quarterback is not mandatory. Can an NFL team, G-Star, can an NFL team play a game without a quarterback?
Yes, it's technically yes.
Which team has ever played a game without a quarterback?
All right, thank you. when you watch Jamaica, which team did start a game without a keeper? You say you're technical and
With
dishonest, boss?
the quarterback position is the single most important position because the game itself is structured around the offense, and it gives credence to the quarterback position, so much so that rules have been put in place to protect the quarterback unlike any other position in the NFL. In the same way, rules are in football to protect the goalkeeper unlike any other positions in football. You want to talk about similarities? The goalkeeper actually does more on a football field than the quarterback. The goalkeeper doesn't come off the field at any point in time. The goalkeeper is involved both in the defense and in the offense because goalkeepers can influence our team plays their offense.
Let Toba speak.
I'm speaking to the public now because you're running. The goalkeeper can influence the tempo of a game. They can determine our team starts their offensive play, and the goalkeeper is the last line of defense. So the goalkeeper is actually more important than a quarterback.
Here's what's that. Gentlemen, just give me like a minute to summarize. Right. Here's what's going on here. A man misspoke.
You keep saying that you need to put more.
But I'm not going to hear what the misspoke is.
No, Mr. Higgins. Yeah. The man said. You see, this is why I don't.
Tell me what the misspoke.
Hold on. He said, when he compared the two, he used influence for goalkeeper, influence for QB, the influence on the field, and then for goalkeeper, he wants to use mandatory. Let me just give me 30 seconds or 20 seconds, gentlemen. Just a while ago.
Actually, he's giving you two reasons about the two reasons.
I gave you mandatory, and I also gave you influence.
Yeah, that's dribble. I'm not even going to get into that. That's dribble.
No, but you said the man only gave you one reason, and the man is pointing out that he gave you two, and you're ignoring one.
All of that stuff's opinionated. That's dribble. It's dribble.
Then your opinion say a dribble to brother, but make we come back after the break.
Gentlemen, have a wonderful
afternoon. Why you guys cut me up, but you never cut off preacher?
We're not cut you off, Mr. We give you an explanation.
We're giving you a minute after the. We're giving you a minute after the break. We're giving you a minute after the break. G-Star. We're coming back.
Blessings. Have you been blessed by the Real Talk Show with Bishop Manning? Well, you can listen to the Real Talk Show Mondays to Fridays, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the Omega Radio app. Just go to your app store and look for Omega Radio, or listen live on the Omega Church Broadcasting Network website. That's www.omegachurchradio.com. You can also watch on Facebook at Omega Church. On YouTube, you can watch the live church service at Omega Church or Omega Radio. You can also call us at 876-319-1148 or 876-613-9129. The toll-free number is 877-494-0253. That was a paid advertisement by Omega Radio.
Is your business ready for the future? Upgrade to Wacom Cloud Phone System. Enjoy seamless, crystal clear communication without the hassle of traditional phone lines. Our cloud-based solutions let you connect from anywhere and anytime. Experience the freedom and reliability of the cloud. Visit WacomJA.com today or call 876-906-7240 and take your business communication to the next level.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, G-Star, back with you.
Everybody know this is all love, you know. Radio Land, this is all love, you know. Appreciate my boy, but when you step in the ring, I ain't pulling no punches. No. So when I just mentioned, gentlemen, that technically you don't have to play without you can play without a quarterback. You can just keep doing kicking game, right? What did Preacher just say to me? Which game plays without a quarterback? Okay. How many times have you seen my game start without a goalkeeper? You need to be consistent, Preacher. The reason why I draw for the technicality, because you cannot out-technical G-Star.
Let me ask you something now. Because Preacher, You know, some of the winning argument, boss. The greatest thing.
And that no, and
so me and you debate.
The preacher, he transferred to preacher. Preacher try win argument.
Well, and me and you turn on, man.
And him dead like a doornail.
All right, kill me. Who is more important? Which position is more important in determining winning a game? The goalkeeper and a footballer, or the quarterback in NFL? The position matter.
Quarterback.
The quarterback more important.
It's not even close, though. It's not even close.
The quarterback is more important than the goalkeeper.
It's not even close. So
the position matter. I'm not talk about the quality of the person at the position. I'm talk about the position.
No, but you can't separate that. You can't separate
no, man,
that.
I am separated.
Why do you think quarterbacks get paid 60 million Mr. Higgins and
the rest of the
players get paid
you are talking.
20?
I am saying the goalkeeping position is more important in winning games than the quarterback position.
If you take out its mandatory nature, because we're not talking about mandatory nature, we're talking about influence on
no,
the
me not
right?
about mandatory. No, me talk about
influence.
Me talk about take a goalkeeper out of the goal, you can't win no football.
But that does not happen in real life.
But that's how we are going to
realistic terms.
But in order for us to determine the importance of a thing, take away the thing.
Realistic, but you need to be realistic first. You can't set unrealistic.
No, man.
terms.
But remember, you know. In order to determine,
you can't pull your goal in.
Hold on, sir. In order to determine what is, in order to determine what is most important between two extremes, do without them. The way, what is more important, my foot or my heart? Do without. Tell me which one me can do without, and that tell you which one more important. Bamba. I say you determine importance. What is more important, my hand or my lungs?
Yeah.
Which one you can do without and function better?
But that's not the only way of determining importance.
That's the biggest way.
No. Another way of determining importance is also just straight value and the replaceability.
No.
So in other words,
importance.
No. Let me give you an example. Goalkeepers is easier to get an average goalkeeper to get a superstar striker. So why do people play strikers more than goalkeepers?
But don't tell you already.
Why is Allison? Hold on, no. Why is Allison?
But my answer you already.
No, but it's not just because of marketing.
That is the main reason.
So Real Madrid don't want to win. Mr. Higgins, Real Madrid lose.
Mr. The main reason when me and you go up.
Real Madrid want to win.
When me and you go up at the stadium, we now go for watch Andre Blake. We are going for watch the striker.
But the people who put the organization, they want to win.
But you're asking me which one people pay more, you know.
Listen to what I say, Mr. Higgins.
Well, make leave it.
Listen to this point.
This time, make leave it.
Listen to this point, no? Yeah. Real Madrid and Barcelona lose money every single year. They don't make profits. They want to win. That is why them draw for Cristiano Ronaldo. That is why them draw for Mbappe. A part of it to sell jerseys, but they want to win championships. So don't talk no nonsense.
But them have goalkeeper too, you know.
When you're talking about the housekeeping, you know what you use, Mr. Higgins? You use money.
G-Star.
So stop it now.
You cannot make you say something and me say something. You know you're dead when it comes to that. You know. You have to.
I'm not petting nobody today. The Godfather said
no. Guess what you can do, and nobody else can do it ever. Call a program. Take me on sentence for sentence. You know that, but make a lawyer.
All right.
All right.
Mr. Higgins, you don't know.
You got a long time to read it.
Yeah, man. You get about 3 days worth of call. You get.
Yeah, man.
But the position of QB can be more important than the position of goal.
Charter cheese.
Joking that. But make we leave it there, sir. Music now, Miss B. At 2 o'clock, we should have taken the music a little bit wild. But you know it go. One of those riveting sports test discussions. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream in Color. And the first selection is one from Sister Pat, and it's called God of God.
I will say of the Lord,
like a preacher
He is my refuge. My God, in Him will I trust. God in the morning, God in the evening, my son God, a God. God in the morning is God in the evening, my son God, a God. Masagada God, Masagada God, God in the morning,
God in the morning, God in the evening, Masakada. Say my God, I say my God, I know my God, Daniel God, Moses God, Abraham God, mighty God is here. God in the morning, God in the evening, Masakada, Masakada, Masakada. God in the morning, God in the evening, Masakada. Say me God, I know my God, mighty God is here. God is the lion then, God is the wilderness, the parting of the Red Sea. Mighty God is here, mighty God is here. God in the morning, God in the evening, Masakada, Masakada, Masakada. God in the morning, God in the evening, Masakada. Say me God, I know my God, mighty God. Abraham God, mighty God is he. He's God in the lion den, God in the wilderness, the captain of the Red Sea. I know my God, mighty God is he. He's my healer, burden bearer, heavy load shearer. Mighty God is he, mighty God is he. When I'm feeling blue and my rent is due.
That is God by Sister Pat. It's the first selection on the show this morning.
Yeah, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color.
So you believe that the quarterback position is more important than the goalkeeping position?
In the context of value to the winning cause.
You can win a game without a good goalkeeper. Without a goalkeeper in the position.
That's what I'm saying in the context of. So they are going to be there.
No, man. Me attack do without.
No, but you can't do without the goal. The rule doesn't allow it. So that's a non-argument.
No, I am saying forget the rule.
No, man, but we can't forget the rule. But the rule state that you must have a goalkeeper. So
And
that's
I'm
a non-argument that
to determine what is more important. All right, let's say the rule not tell us that the goalkeeper have to make no save. All right, must play a part. So you start with the goalkeeper, but him take a chair and sit down at the goal for the whole game. So the rule say you must start with him, but the rule doesn't tell you what he must do once the game starts. So let's say, let me put it another way then. Which team is more likely to win? A goalkeeper on protest where decides I mean I do nothing I goal today, or a quarterback on protest?
It will come down to what the other players are doing, because you have some teams that are so strong the goalkeeper does little.
Do nothing.
They do little in the game.
Zidane, you say if the goalkeeper and do nothing, I mean know the goalkeeper they can strike. From 40 yards may I shoot.
What if the attacking players are on strike? So every time I get the ball.
No. One player, I'm saying. One player for one player. So if you set a strike at the center forward as an individual.
If the quarterback constantly throws interception, you're going to lose.
Fine.
You're going to lose. You're going to lose badly too as well.
If the goalkeeper
is the same for the same, you're going to lose badly as well.
So no more is well. If you tell me say the time.
Yeah, the quarterback is going to throw interception. You're going to lose.
You said the fact say as preacher said the quarterback at the field for the whole game.
Well, it was G-Star who said that.
Yeah, whatever. That you can find ways to score without the quarterback. And the quarterback at the field for half of the game. May I get the goalkeeper the slight edge? The position of keeper. Not the quality.
I agree with the position, you know. Quality me attack, but you know.
No, well, two different things.
Yeah, that's why I say me and one of them argue two different things. But I don't think G-Star was articulating his point the way he should have, you know. He should have insisted that that's what he's talking about.
Not the position.
In terms of the quality of play.
Him should just simply say it's better to have a world-class quarterback than a world-class goalkeeper. Argument. You have an argument there.
That's one different time.
Yeah, but that's what he should. That should be his argument.
No, you don't expect me to sound like you. But
there you go.
The argument, which is more important, a world-class quarterback or world-class keeper? I'm prepared to go with it.
There you go. On that him should have argue.
But that's not what I'm arguing.
Me know that you
I'm arguing which is more important as a position. And if you said tie, I will make up my face and swallow it.
No, actually, it's not a tie, you know.
You think the goalkeeper?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, but I put the quarterback can throw the game as well because but the goalkeeper definitely in terms of the position, is the position that you need to somebody safe. You can ball the team and the man catch the ball and throw it time.
But if you're not a goalkeeper, I just kick from 40 yards every time and it just go in a goal every time. And no matter if I'm Brazil, we play.
Yeah, man, you're gonna lose, man. If in Brazil play JC, no, man, now use JC.
May I use JC?
I use JC. JC beat them.
I'm Brazil have a goalkeeper where say me not safe no ball today.
JC just pack up down there and just boot them down.
At JC me I work. What do you man?
Yeah, man.
What we do, Miss
some
WhatsApp?
Text,
Some WhatsApp.
Text something.
All right, we could do that. Yeah. By the way, talking about JC, the Manning Cup semis and quarter, and it's two semis this time.
Yeah.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Orville asked G-Star humbly to buy back Pastor gas because he wanted the man precious time. Orville asked G-Star humbly to buy back Pastor. Does he mean preacher? Orville asked G-Star humbly to buy back Pastor gas because he wanted the man precious time. I think he was talking about buying back preacher gas. G-Star, you're really struggling. Stop embarrassing yourself on the radio. I honestly think you would stop called Sports Talk Show by now. No, man, no, do G-Star. Good afternoon, gentlemen. This show is the greatest thing since sliced bread. G-Star called out Preacher, and 2 minutes later, Preacher pulled up to the station while G-Star is on here.
Wicked, man.
Bravo, gentlemen.
Yeah,
riveting radio.
Yeah,
weighing from Charlotte. Good afternoon, guys. Right now, G-Star is clearly the front runner for the Bramble Caller of the year. QB position is so potent. Even the little kid on the street, when he run things, he say I'm the quarterback, shot caller. Goalkeeper, of course, but they are equally important. Can't separate it. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
The JSC Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply.
Looking to add a touch of elegance to your room? The Lighting World by Fosrich is having a massive lighting blowout sale. Get your wall lamps, chandeliers, ceiling lamps, fans, and more at amazingly low prices. Sale begins Sunday, September 29, with up to 50% off selected items. It's the Fosrich Lighting Blowout Sale, September 29. Shop and save only at Fosrich. Open Sundays.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back here, 676-6968. Those are your numbers. 676-6968. How we staying now, Miss B? Hello. Wagwan Omar.
Omar Williams, man, out of St. Thomas.
Big up yourself. I have so much, boy, it's been a while. But firstly, let me big up Mr. Logan, the new St. Thomas FA president.
Yes.
He's a man who have done a lot for the football in the parish. And I think it is a great honor to have him achieve the position because he has done a lot of work. Like I know personally. Yeah. And I want to express my congratulations to him and the position.
Mm-hmm.
and looking forward to working with him on other ventures. As I can put it over the station now, the D license is going to be held in St. Thomas.
The course for the B license.
Yes, it's going to. Yes,
it's coming to St. Thomas.
Start in St. Thomas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So people who are interested can link up with the St. Thomas FA and try to get on board. Yeah. Zidane. Okay. You think you want to adjust your top four?
Adjust it?
EPL? Yes.
No.
So all the other again, come on, make sure.
Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool.
And
Chelsea.
Who else have with you? Chelsea?
Yes.
Okay. So you say Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, that's player four?
Yes.
Okay. Even without the table still now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm right down this still, so I want to make sure
what is your top four in the particular order?
My top four in the particular order?
Yes.
Well, before now, I had between Man City and Liverpool.
You had Liverpool.
You had Liverpool winning it all?
Yes, that's what you had. And Man City second.
Yeah, man. As I said,
and Arsenal third.
Arsenal
third.
Who's
your fourth side?
I remember I told you, after I see the cards and the complaints, I told her that they need a lot of work in order if you're going to make it to the top four.
So you know what Arsenal outside of the top four?
Yes.
So give me a top four.
Honestly.
All right, Liverpool, Man City, wow.
All right, so I'm looking at Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, and it's a toss-up for me between three teams. Aston Villa, Tottenham, and the team shocks.
She look nice.
You know, you're really saying that Arsenal is the best they can finish is seventh. You know, that is what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm saying that they have the talent in Orville.
No.
For me,
I'm saying you have three teams to finish 1, 2, 3. And then your fourth spot is between three teams, which does not include Arsenal. So what you are saying is that there are 6 teams likely to finish ahead of Arsenal this season.
It's a possibility.
Oh, all right.
But I also have them in the mix of those 4 teams. So it is them and those.
No, at 3 you did say.
Yeah, man, it is them and because with the talent they have in Orville, it's undeniable that they have a lot of talent, you know. But I don't think the mindset is there, to be honest. Yes, and just like I told you the other day that I think with the players kicking away the ball and getting the card and then blaming the referee, I think it is wrong. Yes, and I think when we know what indiscipline can do to talented players, we all know that. Yes, and that difference was that Arteta supposed to do it in a dressing room, but him can't come and do it publicly. Yes, and then my rebut to that is that I don't think he did it in the dressing room because he could do it in a dressing room and then get it again, like probably 2 times after that.
Okay.
Yes.
When May come, don't hide from us here.
Huh?
When May reach, don't hide.
No man, you know I never hide in that. Yes. No matter what me I do for the face of the world, I'm a part of the family of the sports desk, you know. So no matter how long the sports desk hear me, always there.
If Arsenal finish 7th or worse, we're going to build a statue for you.
Yeah, man. Right at the front of the hill.
As I said, I honestly don't think that they are going to finish 12 like Man U, you know.
No, I say 12, I say 7.
You don't know.
But 7.
So what about if they finish outside the top 4?
No, 7, I said.
You get a plaque. If they finish outside the top 4, you get a plaque.
You want a 1
plaque. Get a plaque.
But it's a statue thing, me at all. If Arsenal finish... Anyway you want it, me commission it.
Yeah, but even back on the NBA quickly. Zidane, I think this is the AD we're looking for, like for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
AD look like a monster, my boss.
Or is it that he's healthy?
Huh?
He's healthier.
Yeah, man, him look like him buying to the role now, but I think I love that the rookie. That boy can shoot.
Connect.
Yeah, man, that boy is connecting.
Dalton
He's
connecting
really,
him.
yeah, man, he's really connecting with the 3-pointers. And the good thing about it is that it's not just a 3-point shot alone him having.
You can take it to the rack.
Well.
You can take it to the rack.
Yes, and him work defensively as well. But I look out for the Cleveland team though. Them, I always know that they had some talent. I never know what took place because for me, I think the
you thought the Cleveland Cavaliers had big talent.
Yeah, man, they had good talent. But they have good talent. The Garland youth was good, and adding. Remember, when they had my dude from Jazz, Jazz was always finishing number 1 in regular season, when they added him to that team,
I don't know about always finishing number 1, but they had some good regular seasons over the time.
Yeah, but they were always number 1 with him and go there. That dude, the Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, you said always, my boss. I think they finished 1 or 2 one season. They would have had some other good seasons.
Yeah, man. They did finish number 1 in about 2 seasons straight.
Can't remember if it's 2 seasons. But
I always think that adding Mitchell to that team was.
But why don't tell us about what used to happen when he did well in the regular season and went to the playoffs? What happened?
I think well we all know that the playoff, I think the playoff was they added that Gobert was a weak link because most team had pulled them.
I think,
and he couldn't defend on the 3-point line.
The reason why I'm not keen on this Cleveland team is because I think Mitchell is more of a number 2 to carry you to a championship run than a number 1, and he's the number 1 right now. Yeah.
Oh.
You understand?
Well, well, as I said before, I think the pieces of the Garland and the center youth, I think, because for him, I think he can defend the 3-point line a lot.
Yes.
He can play. So I always like them, and I was always wondering what took place when he reached there, why them always fall off so badly. But I think this are the last season for Doc Rivers in the NBA though. Like God no. I don't know what going over Milwaukee, but this unacceptable.
Who them lose to the other night? Who them lose to the other night? Zarnets? Yeah, man. They must
Lamela Ball.
Yeah, man. All right, we're going to leave it there. They must struggle badly.
They must struggle badly, man. That's with 2 superstars and that young youth. I think them. But I must say, I think I lost this so Doc. I think him for us throwing the towel. Because you can't have Giannis on a team like that. And really support my boss.
All right, my boss.
Big show, man.
Big up yourself, Omar.
All right.
All right, cool.
All right, indeed.
So that's Omar. People, anyhow, Arsenal finished outside the top 7. Want to help me plead Omar case for get a statue somewhere?
Yes.
But I not want it on St. Thomas or at the front of it. You would have deserved it.
Indeed. We'll go back to the phone lines. So, hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Zidane and Orville.
Yes.
I'm calling.
Who are we talking to?
RB, Ron Bennett. I just use my initial, RB.
All right,
RB. You've called before?
No.
This is your first call. Where are you calling us from, RB?
Tree Oaks Gardens.
All right, cool. What say you?
All right. First of all, Corey Bennett is my nephew.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
And Orville was saying that he didn't remember exactly who he played with. He played along with Lenny Hyde's son, Jail. They were the strikers.
He was in that team?
Mm-hmm.
When they went to the finals against JC?
I'm not too certain
Or
if that was the year.
All right.
I know he played with him.
Oh, that means it was between. I figured it was Blood LeBron. I did say that,
Yeah, man. Yeah, that is correct.
So it's between 2013 and 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I heard you when I'll get for time for do much research because I just wanted to make you know where he's coming from.
That team was a solid little team, the Woolman's team, the 2 good years.
Yeah, man, it was a relatively good team. They were touted as one of the favorites.
I can't remember him though.
All right, here you're going to remember him. Well, you might. He was also an athlete, He win class 3 hurdles, 100-meter hurdles.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and in class 2, him hit the last hurdle and he lost and came second. So he is relatively quick. He do the sprint hurdles along with him football. Lenny, Jail did the 100 and 400, but he only did the 100.
Oh, is that striker there?
Yes.
He used to play the out and out striker.
Exactly.
Yes, I remember.
Still doing.
Then hold on, man. He used to get a lot of cussing, do you know?
Well,
yeah, man, I remember him now, man. He used to get a lot of cussing, man. Especially when we get to the knockout rounds. He scored a bunch of goals in the first round and so on, but when he got deep and he got tighter, they used to criticize him a lot, you know? I remember the striker now, man. He used to the tracks as well. And people say it's not. People used to say it's not. Jaila the one the tracks man in there. A tracks man that, you know? Yes, I remember. I remember him very well now, my boss.
People keep on making the mistake of saying he's Hyacinth Bennett's grandson or Corey Bennett's son. No, we're not related to them.
You're not related to them?
No. His name spelled Khori, Corey. The coach is Cori, I think. But categorically, we're not related.
So what happened to his career path after he left college?
He went to college.
He went to college in the States. So I'm doing degree. Matter of fact, I think he might be doing a master's. But the early part, he went to school. He did a little stint in Spain, and then when he came back over to the States, he went to North Carolina. And from North Carolina to Las Vegas.
Okay, so what would he have been doing in the last, in recent times to catch the coach's eye?
Well, the conference final, they lost it 1-0 Saturday night,
Yes.
And him scored, I think, at 15 goals. He is a leading scorer. I'm not certain if it's the whole competition, but for the Western Division, he's the leading scorer.
Okay.
So that is him in pedigree in terms of...
I remember him now, man.
Hold the line,
Roy.
Yeah, we're coming back. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Tottenham midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur has been given a 7-match domestic ban by the Football Association after using a racial slur about teammate Son Heung-min. Bentancur, who has also been fined £100,000 and ordered to take part in mandatory face-to-face education program, was charged by the FA in September after comments made while appearing on a TV in his home country in Uruguay in January. Rodrigo Bentancur denied his charges, but the Independent Regulatory Commission found it to be proven and imposed a sanction following a hearing, said an FA statement. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
It hurts if you don't check earth. The excellent customer service. Our staff is knowledgeable and trustworthy. And we have a wide variety to supply society. And the price is right, yes, it's worth it. The solution to your auto parts needs to one-stop shop. And we deliver to, so if you can't come in, just ring with our WhatsApp. Or call and make your order. And remember, there's no other. So it hurts if you don't check earth. So there's no need to say. It hurts if you don't check earth.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ochoria, St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's all right. It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
Isratech Jamaica Limited offers a high-quality complement of unique and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home, and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, 676-6968. Those are the numbers. We're back with RB. RB?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Just to say that next month he'll be 27. So basically, we have been hoping that him get the call, because you know what that can do for your career when you get a national call.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
We hope that him get the call, yes, but may even get a few minutes of play, so that because time not on his side. When you're 27, you should be basically established already, or well on your way.
When did he get the call? Was he part of the coach's radar at all before now, or is because Antonio the mouth?
Not that I know of. As Saturday.
It's a quick fist, man, because both Antonio and Dixon out. You know, so
Yes,
at least one to come.
and he's in the States, because, like I said,
so I'm not for travel now.
Him play the conference finals and lost.
So it's like them just hear about somebody know about that the ball and what him do. The game is in the
But
States.
him on Facebook and everybody knows that him the leading scorer for the Western. So it wasn't hard to figure out what he was doing.
Yes. And he's fifth he's fifth overall in terms of scoring in the league.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say that again?
He's fifth overall.
No, not fifth. He was a leading scorer in the Western
Yeah,
Conference.
but what about the overall league itself? I'm saying he's fifth. That's what I mean.
At two conference. So what them lose a conference finals.
No. I'm
So
saying
the winner that-
you're saying he's the
that's
top
it,
scorer. He's the top scorer from the Western Conference.
Yes.
I'm saying when you combine both conferences, he's number 5 overall in terms of goal scoring. That's what I'm understanding.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm
that's
not
what I got.
certain of that. So that's why I say I'm not too certain, but I know for the Western. So,
Well,
all right.
we wish him luck, my boss.
Yeah, hopefully he
I-
can look good in that.
I-
He might not play now, but hopefully him look good in that training and attitude great, and they call him again.
Yes.
That's all he can do.
Him really train hard for it, trust me.
Yes.
One other quick other thing, Orville. But sorry, you're not conversant in racing more than you are, because a lot of people call, and because you're not too conversant, them get away with a lot of things.
Like what?
Like what? All I call when them talk about the time and that type of thing. All right, I'll give you an example. The track record for the 10 furlong is held by a horse named Warfare. 2 minutes, 2 seconds and something. Enough people don't know about Warfare, but him have the track record of over about 30 years. The reason for that is that when it was done, the track was at them say hard like rock. When you have more sand on the track, it make a big difference.
Yes.
So when you analyze things, if some of them track record where say come from 1980s, 90s, that is the reason. Enough sand wasn't on the track, and the time fast. Plus, it mash up a lot of the horses.
So you're saying the track was faster then than it is now?
Yes, man. In a lot of instances, the track based on when them sand it and that type of thing.
Usually tracks get faster, but you're saying in horse racing over Cayman, the track has gotten slower. That's what you're saying.
No. What I'm saying is that at the time, because they weren't maintaining it as it should be, the times are fast.
So you're saying non-maintenance of the track actually lead to better times than maintenance of the track?
Yes, because it more. Just take it out. When you're running a sand or when you're running on a smooth surface, which one hold you back? The sand going to hold you back. But that is a cushion the horse the horse them hoof.
Yes.
So that is it.
All right,
And people must also understand that horse racing is a dying concern worldwide.
It is?
Yes. People not following it up like first time. If you look in the States, I think Hollywood Park, locked down some years ago, that turned a housing scheme. You have tracks of Florida were closed. Several of them closing. So we out here have got to be careful or we treat horse racing and the punters. All right. I work at Kimanas from 1982 to 2003, 21 years.
Yeah.
And when you go there now, you hardly see any young person in the stands.
Oh.
And if even when I'm watching, some race day, you hardly see nobody up there. Yes, a lot of people go to the OTB, but people must understand horse racing is also a sport. You got to go watch it. I have a record. I can't prove it because it's impossible to prove. But I've seen every derby Orville from 1975 till now.
Yeah.
Every Jamaica derby I've seen them because I used to work there. I'm a treat it as a sport. I'm a go.
Yeah.
So I know and I'm watching the trend. The younger people are not coming because money is scarce now. And horse racing is very expensive.
All right,
Plus,
boss.
Quickly, before, when the promoters are changing the price a bit, them just is pure 100% them doing. Yeah, example. Bet was for $1. From $1 to $2 to $4 to $10 to $20 to $50 to $100. You see the trend?
Oh, and those numbers are exact?
Yes, man.
Oh, okay.
That is what it costs to buy the minimum bet.
Yeah.
And you move from $50 to $100. This thing is computerized now, because we done it from before. So if you use $75, you know no thing that for work out nothing. Any figure you use, it computerized it easy for the computer to calculate.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go in 100 for thing there. We need to be careful of that, and the money that them retain when you don't have a single winner, them retain it till the next race day. And sometimes it all reach 20 million. Can you imagine?
Yes.
The promoter have 20 million in abeyance until somebody win. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, RB, call us more often. Well, I'm sure you'll watch the game tonight and look to see if your nephew will get a game and thing. We'll be watching as well.
The only thing is that this is the third time I try. I tried twice and waited half hour. What me did determined today.
Yeah.
I've been listening for years, but we did definitely determined.
All right, man. Big up, RB.
All right. Take care.
Cool. Yeah. All right, 676-6968 are the numbers.
Go back online.
We go back online. Hello. All right. We see the signal about to come. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Physio here.
Physio.
Good afternoon, Physio.
Me know it's Zidane you want. I'll be the referee.
No, man. I'm not the guy to that. Not the guy to that.
I mean, I'm not saying Liverpool today.
He doesn't know Liverpool. We want to take him on Liverpool.
Yes.
All right. I understand.
Yeah, so G-Star, man, I said, it doesn't look like G-Star. G-Star not about football. Man. American football and G-Star watching basketball. Because you can't, I really understand the word more important.
I think that is the.
Because if we can win the game without the quarterback, brother, the quarterback can be more important than a goalkeeper. Can't win the game without a decent goalkeeper. You can't win the game without a decent quarterback. Cannot. So I understand G-Star logic. But for the game I come up now, tonight, Zidane and Orville. One thing about the midfield, what are the phone the midfield? Because Mr. Rafael Morris coming outside now. Is it that we're going to play Morris in 10 or we're play him in 8?
They're going to make him attack, man. They're going to basically bring him in for
Bobby Reed?
Casey Palmer, rather. I must play Casey Palmer. But I play Isaac.
You play for Casey Palmer?
Yeah, but I play.
Basically 19 for Bobby Reed.
I I think they're
in
going
our
to
squad.
start Maggie, you know.
You know, so for me, I start to them.
Yeah, you're that brave?
Because we have to win the game. We have to win
But
the
you
game.
don't have to win the game in the first 10 minutes.
Well,
because you don't want to be out of it after 10, 15 minutes either, you know. So it's tricky.
We just want to start from the front foot. I don't want to go too defensive.
Well, that is true. That is true.
You know, I said, me that play, Morrison, I ate the side, because you know him, I'm going to start like him, we know him, I start yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to start like him here. I'm going to put Morris beside him. I'm going to put Maggie in front of him.
Well, that would be some.
I think Morris, I think Raval can give me a little role. So.
Yeah, like Ravel, as usual.
Me don't have a problem, but we can't start 3 at the back. We have to play a 4 at the back. Either we're going to play a 4-3-3 or we're going to play 4-2-3-1. But there's no way we can. If we see line up, I'm going to say a 3 at the back. I'm not so much.
What is the problem with playing 3 central defenders?
The problem is that if we play 3 at the back, the team, I say, basically coach for that and gel together. And if you play at that specific formation.
You know the only reason why a lot of people are struggling with that is because we 2 wing back them not special.
Yes, I was gonna say that and it came to mind, you know.
Yeah. You say the 2 wing back.
Yeah.
You said if we had 2 dynamic wing backs, we could have go up and go on with a bag of thing and square and run back. We wouldn't have the problem, you know. But neither Lembisi or Greg Lee or whoever them are.
Especially Greg Lee.
Amari
Ben,
whoever. I understand the system because it's not.
So
like
we end up basically just playing 5 defenders.
Exactly.
We have played back.
Players going forward. Yeah.
But if we had 2 dynamic wing backs, we wouldn't have the. That's the problem with when you play 3 central defenders. Your wing backs must be part of your weapon as attackers as well.
Yes.
And our 2 wing back them not stay.
No, but when you centre back needs to control the game, when you centre back needs to step up, can dictate the pace and the tempo in our midfield as well. You can't just have a 3-man then static around the back. You basically play one shot. It doesn't make sense.
When
me don't like the formation.
When we used to play 3 at the back under Simoes, which one of the defenders used to step?
Me not so boss.
Well, may I tell you, Rudy Dixon, Tati Brown, and Pepe. None of them particularly went forward. That was Peter Cargill.
Me have a run still. Me have a client.
Yeah.
Now we catch up tomorrow.
All right, big up.
Tomorrow, I take on Zidane. Zidane tell me about the man with injury. We win the title, the star player. Tomorrow, I take him on.
All right. Oh, you want me to find star players that were missed?
Find the star player.
It's not injury, man. You say miss 5-6 games and then win the league. That's what you
said. Man, me tell you injury for more than a month.
No, you say miss 5-6.
Zidane.
Me have the tape in us, sir.
Injury more than a month.
No, you said Salah. Hold on, you said Salah miss 5 or 6 games. Don't switch up. You said Salah missed 5-6 games in January, boss. All right, that's what you said. So I'm going to find a star player that missed 6 games. Good, sir.
All right, Physio. We take the break. We're coming back.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Feel. Make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get something from your brother or mommy, hey, it's not Insta, it's a MoneyGram. Zoom, Ria, check your phone, your money land. VNBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for VNBS direct to bank account transfer today. No matter step out behind the line, straight in your account, money reach long time. VNBS money transfer.
It is your right to know what you want. Information at your fingertips. It's for the man in the streets, for those in business. Information for everybody. No one has it, so you can use it to develop your community. Your right to know information at your fingertips.
A message from the Access to Information Unit.
If you want real energy for true, just sing and if you got and two. Good source of iron for me and for you, make you feel like say you have energy for two. When you make a man flex with you and your crew, work late or left the gym after 2. Figure and tonic got the remedy for some man for sue. So sing and if you got and two. From your new energy you are defend. Just sing and if you got and 10. Strong up your body, drink and come again. Bigger than 2 are the remedy, my friend.
Bigger than 2. Good source of vitamin and iron for you. Oh, mommy, the roof is leaking again. I just fixed the roof. Lord, deliver me from this problem now. So, hold on. It's what I come out of the cake.
I'm a genie, man. Relax. I come for granted 3 wishes.
3 wishes? I just need 1 wish right now.
1 wish.
I need this roof to be fixed.
Tropical Metal Products, man. The place for you. Call them at 876-765-9444. And them stock a wide variety of roofing and building solutions, man. So check them out, man. So you see, I save your money so I can stay for
I
dinner.
never cook no genie food today.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Ascent Supercenter is the place to be. Regal Plaza, Kingston, and Linston. We have it all, from linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Ascent Supercenter, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Ascent Supercenter, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back 676-6968. We go straight back online. Hello.
Big up, man, them.
Bull.
I am clear?
Yes, indeed.
All right, Physio, to answer your question, me help Zidane, because I don't rate Zidane, so me help him. 2020, 2021, Kevin De Bruyne. Can you hear me?
Yes. You have any more?
Kevin De Bruyne played on 25 games that season.
You have any more?
30 years.
Well, he did say except. He did say except City today. I remember exactly what he said.
Oh, he said except City?
He said except City. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know nobody else. Kevin De Bruyne come to mind last year and 2021.
Yeah, you remember that immediately, so he said except for City before me even draw a feed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I want to talk about 3 things. Yeah. First thing I want to talk about is the St. Catherine. First one, big up St. Catherine. I did say we need to get to the semi-final, and that will be a good season for us. And we are at the semi-final now.
And also now in the Champions Cup.
And we are also in the Champions Cup.
Yes.
And we say that play Friday and Saturday. No matter which day, they are moving.
Yeah, it's going to be at the St. Catherine All Sports Complex. The Montego Bay Sports Complex, rather.
Yeah.
The draw is tomorrow. The draw is tomorrow. So tomorrow they will know who you play. Yes.
Yeah. That game on Saturday was the most entertaining, exciting, and emotional schoolboy football game I've ever been to. Watch it live.
Yes.
There was times of joy and jubilation when we were leading 2-1. And joy again when we were up 3-2. And then the pain of conceding.
Why?
And then the anger at Patrick and his pregnant. They say, will you ever lose that match? I will come back here and I would beat Patrick.
Why you would beat Patrick though? Why you would beat Patrick though? Who is the we're not talking about it.
I don't care who is Patrick is the head coach.
Yeah, but his job is to concentrate on the football field. All right, get into it though, because maybe I will wonder what we are talking about. So
Let me get into it. You know the game again in the Christmas Oval.
Yes.
That
game ended. That game ended 1-1.
That game was ended.
What,
1-1.
10 minutes before the end. About 10 minutes before yours end. Yes.
10 minutes before the St. Catherine game finished. So when the game ended 1-1, at St. Catherine, the match between St. Catherine and Excelsior was 3-3.
Yes.
Now St. Catherine High could have get a draw and still go through. We were still pushing to win the game.
So at 3-3, with the other game ending 1-1, St. Catherine would join Heidel as the next team through to the semifinals. That's a fact.
And we were pushing to win the game. To the point where we move on our center defenders, the best center defenders we had.
Hey.
We move him, go sending up play forward.
It's the most comedic thing I've ever seen in a long time, Arvin. The man, they almost knock out them. They are clueless as to what happened at the game. At the game ending on 3-3. Them good.
So, but if they are clueless, why blame them? Or you're saying that they should have known.
They should have been having somebody there checking the score at the other game.
Oh.
Yes.
When you're leaving Spanish Town, 35 January, that's where they left from. Somebody from the management team have to get over Prisnova to give you updates as to what
is happening. Fair enough.
What is happening in the game, so they can relay the information to you. So that is a part of tactics, big man.
Fair enough.
So when the game finish, I'm a ball out my throat hole and draw good enough for 7 man. Every man 11 of the attacking.
Yes, literally. Excelsior get 3-1 in St. Catherine who gone through. And if they lose, then get knocked out. You know?
Yeah,
when we lost
it was ridiculous.
When the game was, it's when we find out to blow. Couple of the players thought we were out.
Yeah, them a drop and a cry. So they came catching up to the end of the game, had no clue that they. So right until literal listeners, the end of the game, said catching and send 8-9 men forward. And look at them, look at Excelsior and score on the counter.
No.
So
it's embarrassing. Yeah. It was embarrassing, my boss.
That
can't at this level.
That me a big Patrick for now.
I don't know if it's Patrick is the one to be blamed, you know.
Management.
He's what 4 or 5 men up on the bench, I do. Patrick are the coach, so Patrick concentrate on.
He has to be there. No, Zidane, understand my point. He has to be there. But he has, apart from coaching, is delegating responsibilities and role in that.
He might tell you that him delegate a role and a man
say dead and the man dead and him can't hear from the people or whatever. I tell him, me not blame Patrick. There must be somebody else whose job is to relay what is happening from the other game to them. To say, all right, Patrick, sit back, look at them. Clearly there wasn't. Clearly there wasn't.
If it was a man was there and a man drop asleep or a man phone dead or him phone went up for it and press code, then fine. But to my knowledge, and I can be wrong, when I asked, there was no one there. They were depending on people who didn't think about the game.
No, that's not good enough.
Right.
I agree with you. Next one.
Next one. The goal. I have a question to ask. 2 questions. Yeah. What is? Would you consider a shot saved and a goal score equal in its value?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When you look at what a goalkeeper do over the season, having saved say 57, like Edison now, say 57 goals. You think a striker would score 57 goals in a season?
No, man, but some of them save their.
Some of those saves are routine.
Routine, yeah.
Yeah, but some of the goals them where strikers score tapping.
You're more likely to make routine saves than score routine goals.
So you're more likely to. Alright, so okay, good point. But when you look at it though, from a numbers point of view, a goalkeeper, if you look at it that raw number, so, the amount of goals you score is equal to the amount of goals the goalkeeper saves. Another thing you can look at now is how often a striker you can now finish his chances.
No, but the goalkeeping position is the most important position, man. But in terms of value, man, you have a lot of players more valuable than the goalkeeper on the team.
I'm just putting out some information out there. And I will not side, but I put some information out there because some persons might not look at it as deep as I am looking at it.
No, but
that's what I'm saying.
No, I understand what you're saying. The goalkeeping position is the have to be the most important position for the team.
But he's not always the most valuable player on the team.
Right.
On a particular team.
Different argument.
Yeah.
When the season finished, and you're looking at it at its entirety when the season finished, and a goalkeeper has 68% shot saving rate and save 15 one-on-ones and all them something there, you might look at it and say maybe what he has contributed to the season is somewhat comparable to one attacker.
That can happen as well.
That's possible because which year was it? I've seen years where Peter Schmeichel and Edwin van der Sar would have been more valuable than some attacking players. Yeah.
So let's not look at every attacker is more important than a goalkeeper.
No.
Yeah.
Because I remember even you're a Bramble side now. When me David De Gea, yeah man. The bigger than enough for your attacking player them at one stage on United. Man, I must save and keep in the games, man. Saves after point blank save after point blank saves, man.
But we're not going further than the current Jamaican team.
Yeah.
I would think Andre Blake as an individual is more important than any single individual quality.
And I'm saying no. And that is going to rally back to what I'm saying later. To what got me later. If Jamaica is to win any game against any big team, it will require Jamaica to open up on the attacking end, thus leaving us weak on the defensive end. Not having enough numbers back or something. And then in our force to win that game, Andre Blake has to be at his best. I cannot recall. It can be young. I wouldn't want to call it, but I'm sure Andre Blake, when Andre Blake playing, I was Andre Blake. I can't recall Jamaica win a big game. No matter the victories, the best victories they have in Andre Blake, they do. He has been probably the most important player in any of those big games that Jamaica have win. Even the last Canada game, where he made about 2 or 3 point blank saves, and both are going to finish it off. But guess who you see on the recording after, and who people talking about, and who
people talked about Andre Blake, man.
They mainly talk about both. I remember after the game, both was talking about Rima man. You remember that Rima man thing was something that was trending on social media.
Celebration.
When he was here in a celebration, they must say Rima man, and he got a lot of accolades after that game because he scored 2 goals. So you have to take into consideration what people like, because we go stadium, I don't want to see Andrew Jamaica like that.
That's the point.
No,
That's the point. I was trying to make the G-Star and he wouldn't get it.
yeah, but on the point of G-Star now, Orville, I don't think you buy a man and give him a lot of money because he sells shirts.
No, man, you're joking, man.
No, listen to what I said. Of course, that's part of it.
The reason why you pick Walter Boyd, you're more likely to pick Walter Boyd than the team than Rudy Dixon. Now, because you think Walter Boyd might be more crucial to win than Rudy Dixon. Walter Boyd in the stadium is more likely to get you numbers. Rudy Dixon was a better player for Jamaica than Walter Boyd, you know.
No, we understand that.
Rudy Dixon and Pepe Goodison and Tati Brown.
And giving them money.
But I'm saying to you, if you, but Walter, no man, general, I'm saying that is a big reason. More people are interested in coming to see attacking players than defensive players.
Well, I know. Let's look at it now. In Jamaican context, Jamaican Premier League. Do we sell other shirts in Jamaica Premier League?
No, Jamaica. When we are talking Jamaica,
no, well, I know we are talking about football, and these Jamaican players get money.
No, man, but that, the context of buying players in Jamaica, we not do that.
The context of buying players, of course, it is that context.
So you believe you believe the fact that
if you were to
Pele and Maradona and Messi
we're not,
are more popular than other players because they're more important. I know because of them we remember.
Yes, we're talking about you give them more money.
Then big man, may I say to you, popularity.
It's because of what people like.
They don't see him. No, when we say like, but may I say same thing? It's what people like.
Love to go in the stadium and go watch the attackers.
Right? Then I same thing. May I say big man?
Sell no jersey.
All right, selling jersey was my way of saying people come out to see.
You mean to full this venue?
Yeah, man. You know that mean, man.
But if you sell jersey,
no, because with Jamaica, for example, is not a jersey selling nation.
If you pull the fact that who sell more jersey, you're going to be like Messi or Ronaldo. And if you pull the fact who
all right,
more earn that football.
No, when Mr. sell jersey, it was my way of saying who is it that we turn out to see.
As a big old award.
But me said that as well, you know.
What you should say is that
I hate people come for symmetry.
No, but I said that as well, you know. You don't know.
Yeah.
You never pick up on that.
Big up yourself, Bull. We'll leave it there. I will take another break. We're coming back.
Set the trend, set the trend.
The Trend-Setting Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., is Jamaica's #1 call-in sports program. Join me, Orville Higgins,
and me, Christopher Zidane Matthews,
as we continue to take call-in sports discussions to the highest levels on radio. The Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., on Jamaica's #1 sports radio station. The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. is sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, with locations in Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Montego Bay.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back online for the music, Miss B. All right, there we go. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Who Dream in Color. And this one is from Rondell Positive. It's called Fire Medley.
Say when you touch me with your fire, Lord. Oh, when you touch me with your fire, Lord. Say when you touch me with your fire, Lord. Oh, when you touch me with your fire, Lord. Say my sins were higher than a mountain, and the Lord sanctified me. My sins were flowing like a river, and the Lord sanctified me. Oh, singing glory, hallelujah, when the fire came, when the fire came, oh, when the fire came, singing glory. the Lord sanctify me. Oh Lord, you touch me with your fire, cleanse me from all impurities, took away my lies and gave me truth, gave me honesty, cleanse me from deep within, gave me new life, new songs I start singing, your fire from me head to the sole of my feet, inside and outside, all around, above, beneath, Lord, your fire from me tongue, your fire in my speech, fire heart, fire soul, oh fire me a preach, oh singing glory, hallelujah, when the fire came, oh when the fire came, oh when the fire came, singing glory, hallelujah, when the fire came, and the Lord sanctify me. Say your fire just a burn, Lord Jesus, burn. Your fire just a burn, Lord Jesus, burn. Say Lord, your fire bring healing, your fire bring victory, your fire bring deliverance, oh Jesus, your fire, it bring purification, your fire salvation, me love it when your fire fall on me, me love it when your fire fall on me. Me love God when your fire from heaven fall on me. When your fire fall on me, I say me love it when your fire fall on me. Oh Jesus, when your fire fall on me. Oh Lord, when your fire from heaven fall on me. When your fire fall on me. Say Lord, your fire in the house, in the school when they a teach. Fire we are drive, fire we are eat, fire on the road, fire on the beach. Holy Ghost fire, dance all it a reach. Your fire in them heart, Lord, and please give them peace.
All right, so that's Rondell Positive, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People Dream in Color. And that was called the Fire Medley. All right, final hour, just about to start. So let's go back online. Hello.
Hey guys, hi, how y'all doing?
Hey,
This is
Shatu,
just in
how
5
you?
minutes here.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, y'all cool, right?
Yeah, man.
I don't know what is Garvey's problem. I honestly don't know why Garvey is so upset. Zidane, you can tell me why Garvey is so upset?
He said you distorted the information.
I distorted the information.
Yes, you didn't give the full.
I came on the radio and I was brave enough to tell everybody that since the start of the season, this is something that almost everybody watching the NFL believes. Not many people are willing to say it. But I'm saying, and I said it, that Patrick Mahomes has been a middling quarterback since the start of the season.
Yes.
That's what I said, right, Zidane?
Yes.
See? And I produced several stat lines. I didn't just produce one stat, I produced several.
Yeah.
I said that he was 10th in yards per game. I said he was 20th in the passer rating. Passer rating is one of the standard metrics they use to evaluate quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
I said that he was 10th in total quarterbacks. I said he was top 5 in the wrong stat area. He had the 5th worst pass to interception ratio, and he had the 4th most interception since the start of the season. Anything in that to complain about?
Yes, man.
I said also that the team or the defense that was only giving up 18 points per game for the reason that they were 9-0. And by the way, I said that they were second against the run and the 4th most difficult team to score against in all of the NFL. And look what happened now. You watch the game on Sunday, them run into a team, and the defense didn't have a great game. Gave up points, gave up as much as 27 points. And if Patrick Mahomes was Patrick Mahomes of late, of old, he would have risen to the occasion and wouldn't have thrown 2 interceptions while scoring 3 touchdowns, and definitely would have scored more than 21 points. Now, what is Garvey upset about? Tell me now.
Yes.
Yeah? Him come and him start tell us that him have issue
with QBR rating. Now, different people have different standards that they use to take QBR rating. The ones I look at, such as Pro Football Reference, had him down at 7th. But Gavi said, no, him don't agree with that. He would leave out a player like Malik Wilson, who started 3 games, won all 3 games, and the only reason he's sitting on the bench is that he's on a team with a franchise quarterback who they're paying $220 million US. See? And they're going to pick that guy to play over him. And the only reason he got to play was because the guy was injured. But don't worry, guys. Today, the new QBR ratings are out. Yeah. And Patrick Mahomes is 7th on that list. And we're going to ignore Willis off the list. We're going to note that Burrow is better than him. Purdy is better than him. Allen is better than him. Daniels is better than him. 6 other QBs have a higher QBR than Tinder. So you're happy with that, Gavi? What is the problem with this man? Come on, man. The man is a middling quarterback. Let's not argue about that. Zidane, if it was any other QB, we wouldn't be having this discussion, But Gavi have a certain obsession with Patrick Mahomes.
Is he a middling quarterback or is he having a middling season?
That's what I said. This season, he has been middling.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. That's what I've always said. I rate Patrick Mahomes, but he has not been the Patrick Mahomes who we know. And he has literally been an interception machine since the start of this. Anyway, enough of Gavi. Orville.
Yeah.
We'll tell us somewhere that come to you, right?
Yeah, man. The usual. You resort to the usual.
Go on?
We know you'd come back to resort to the usual.
To the usual what?
Do I chat who call for take on Orville? Not the name that. Every now and again,
Didn't you ask me that next time I call, I should have come to you to explain how I did my calculation? This is something that I asked you. This was something that you asked.
Oh, that you attack. Okay. How did you do your calculation?
Okay, so simple. I looked at Sammy's tenure and how many games the team played under Sammy. Sammy had been in the job for about a year when we did the check, which was June of this year. And we'll also look a year before Sammy came and look at the record. Before Sammy came, the team was somewhere like 8th or 10th in the ranking. When Sammy came, the team moved from there to being 3rd in the ranking. And it was a simple thing. We look at every game that they played.
So you look at a game a year before Sammy?
Yeah, man. We look at all the games the West Indies play
for a year. All right. Well, I would go back. My thing with the West Indies wouldn't stop at a year.
Why would you go back
because,
more than a year? Sammy was only in the job for a year.
No, because up to 2016, we were the dominant force in that T20 cricket. It is what has happened post 2016. So from about 2018 or so. It is from the time that we start.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
So
the argument was before Sammy came, and by the way, this was symptomatic from 2016 through to thing there. The win-loss ratio was about 0.6. The win-loss ratio was around 0.6 a year before Sammy came, and the win-loss ratio from 2016 to the date when Sammy came was around 0.6. So it was roughly around the same win-loss ratio.
I'm not sure. Yes, all right. Mr. Between there was
what
a point.
You mean? You're not sure?
I'm not sure what.
But you're not sure.
I'm saying the win-loss ratio. My period of talking about West Indies is 2012 to 2016. I think that there's a distinct difference between the West Indies team of those eras and the West Indies team
between 2012 and 2016.
Yeah.
I mean, it just so happened that I did the check before the score because I know you and your antics.
Right.
The win-loss ratio was around 1.36.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What was it? If you should divide the number of games they won by the number of games they lost, you would get 1.36. You don't understand what that means?
No. What does 1.36 mean as a winning ratio?
All right. If you should divide 8 by 4, you would get 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same thing.
I don't understand. I still don't understand what you're saying.
The number of games that hey, all right, Orville, listen to me.
What does
1.36 No, I'm not going to teach you math. If you divide the number of games they won by the number of games they lost, you would get 1.368. Okay?
No,
so they were winning more than they lost. When Sammy came, if you divide the number of games they won by the number of games they lost, there was around 2. Okay? So they were winning around twice as many games as they were losing.
I'm not sure what you're saying, but what?
Okay, I know.
If
So
you
others, no, Orville. I want to go to my
we were winning more games under Sammy than in that 2012 to
Orville,
2016
that's not
period.
why I called.
Okay, why?
That is not why I called. Okay, so now, looking at all the games, we calculated the total number of boundaries that they hit. We looked at the dot ball percentages in these games, and we found that when we worked it out, we found that before Sammy came, we had around 48 dot balls. And when Sammy came, under the year that Sammy came, we had around 45 dot balls. Before Sammy came, that year, 1 year period, we had around 19 boundaries per game. And when Sammy came, after Sammy came, we had around 23 point something.
What's the figures would be now? Because you say you did that in June. Now is November.
I don't know what the figures are.
I would want to know what they are now.
So what that have to do with the conversation
because
about them moving from 8th to 3rd? They were 3rd in June of that year.
Because when I talked to the captain, which was 2 weeks ago, and he was telling us the things that they are improving on as a team. I would want to think he was talking up to he was mentioning those things up to the point of attack.
But they were 3rd in June, not true?
Yeah, and he was telling us why.
Yeah. So the improvement that they made was made up to June. In fact, they are now 4th. They have fallen 1 since I've done my check.
Yeah, but you said since me talked to him 2 weeks ago, and he was referring.
Anyway, Orville.
I don't think he's.
Orville. Orville. All right, go on talk. Let me hear you.
I don't think the point in time when Ravman was talking about was up to June of this year. The improvements that he's seeing in his team. I talked to him in November, which is 5 months from June. So any research that stops at June when the captain was talking in November is incomplete.
Orville, you know how ridiculous you sound on the radio? You challenge the figures.
Yeah, but me think the figures up to date.
No. You question whether or not the figures were credible.
But are the figures credible if
in the numbers? No, give me a chance.
Are the figures credible if them not include the last 5 months?
I allowed you. All right, you go ahead and talk. Let me hear you.
I don't think the figures can be credible if they don't include the last 5 months. All right, that's all me. So we're coming back after the break.
Sure.
Looking to add a touch of elegance to your room? The Lighting World by Fosrich is having a massive lighting blowout sale. Get your wall lamps, chandeliers, ceiling lamps, fans, and more at amazingly low prices. Sale begins Sunday, September 29, with up to 50% off selected items. It's the Fosrich Lighting Blowout Sale, September 29. Shop and save only at Fosrich. Open Sundays.
Shop and win a mega kitchen from Megamart. Spend $6,000 or more before GCT at any Megamart location and fill out the entry form provided for a chance to win a brand new stove, fridge, and microwave this Christmas from Appliance Traders Limited. Visit us on social media to win monthly prizes courtesy of Lasco, Grace Foods, and Facey Commodity Company Limited. Promotion runs from September 30 to December 6. Shop now to win a mega kitchen from Megamart. The best value by far. Conditions apply. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSE Online Trading.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Orville.
Yeah.
Just a quick commentary. I'll tell you straight. There are a couple of people who sort of hate the flavor of the show. And one of the reasons for that is the show feel like it's a competition to try to not admit when you're wrong.
What am I
rather
wrong
than
about?
getting into the essence of discussing sports.
What am I wrong
Because, allow me. I allowed you. I have said for a long time that the rise of the West Indies was due to boundaries, not singles. The numbers bear it out. You refuse the numbers. You refuse to accept the numbers.
No, I have done no.
Then we move from 8.
No, man, but
third.
part of the problem, part of the
Sir,
problem
sir, why are you
is
shouting at me?
because you
No,
love
why
tell
are you
lie,
shouting at me?
you love tell lie, my boss, and you tell a lie.
Why am I? What am I lying?
I have never refuted no numbers about our boundary thing and its usefulness and our winning. I never said that. Stop tell lie, my
No, that's not what I said. I said you refuse to accept the numbers when I said that it was due more
I
for
never,
boundaries.
no, I never said that any such thing.
Oh, so you're saying no that you accept what
I
I said?
have never refused to accept
Are
that
you
our
saying
boundary
today
hitting.
that you agree with me on this point?
Agree with you on what exactly?
That the rise in our winning percentage was due mainly for boundaries.
I believe that
The improvement in boundaries.
I believe that our ability to hit boundaries was a significant part of our reason behind our success. I mean, nobody couldn't go around that. Chris Gayle, them and Pollard and Russell, them, and them kind of man. They know most of the used to help him, boss. So you're
We're
telling
talking
lie.
about moving from 8 to 3rd. You agree that it was mainly because they improved their boundary hitting.
When I listen to the captain speak, Ravman Powell said yes.
From 8 to 3rd.
But me tell you what Ravman Powell said.
No, from 8 to 3rd. We're looking at what the science says.
I'm here tell you what Ravman said. Ravman said while they have.
Did you speak to Ravman when we were 3rd?
You know, listen to me say no.
Did you speak
Yes,
to Ravman
yes,
Powell
yes.
when we were? No, you
2 weeks ago we
spoke to
talked
him
to
just
him.
the other day.
Yeah.
We were 4th.
Well,
we were 4th.
Him said the main thing why what we have done well.
But you agree that you spoke to him the wrong time.
Listen, next time we talk. I tell you what we
I
talk.
can make a point to Zidane.
No, man, we have.
I'm running off. So
No, that is no problem. That is no problem, boss. We'll talk another day.
All right, next one.
Hello.
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 Yeah, man.
Hi,
Gate.
Hi, Gate, man.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Gate. What you say? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, man.
NFL and G-Star, but NFL, it said this MVP is something guy better was it then? It's a fluid list. Like for example, one time Josh Allen and Lamar did it very close up there for winning. And then the Bills played the Ravens and Josh Allen put on the worst performance to this point in the season, not again. So you know, some Monday morning, Josh Allen was quote unquote out of the discussion. Now here comes a weekend where Lamar team never win, stats never crazy. Josh Allen made the big run versus Kansas and he win, and now the table turn. So there's a fluid discussion with about 3 or 4 people. And one man name is certain in the Apache Mahomes. You understand?
Wow.
You hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Patrick Mahomes
and the
not a part.
Saquon Barkley thing, cute, so nice, but Saquon Barkley not good. It's a QB award. Saquon Barkley have to lights. He might play lights out, but me I watch him. But when I think him good. And all Lamar have to do, I just play a super weekend and then a year conversation change to Lamar again. Very fluid, but amongst about 3 name maybe. See?
Not including Patrick Mahomes.
G-Star now.
And that doesn't include Patrick Mahomes, you're saying?
No, sir.
All right.
No, sir. My defense has saved him this season.
Yes.
All right. Me on G-Star side of the argument. It's talking about the goalkeeper being the most. It does sound pretty. I mean, I think we don't actually believe that.
The most important position.
It
Not the most important player.
It sounds right now. It sounds logical. But we don't actually believe that crap.
No, man, me believe it.
The goalkeeper can't touch a QB when it comes to importance, brother.
As a position?
It's not even close. It's not even close.
As a position? Maybe just one you don't understand say, as a position me talking.
Nobody drop the definition of important.
Me no need for drop the importance. No.
Oh, you don't? Oh, so for topic A you need definition, but for topic B you need.
No,
so,
man.
Before we start debate,
yes,
boy, alert the listeners them which topic we can use definition with definition and which topic. No, me just want to know which one of the discussion them we need a definition.
All right, we need it for all of them. And me bringing in, and me Orville again. All you hear others. And me come start use English language and definition for determine argument. Me start that. So me now gonna run from that. So what is your definition of important?
I know what my definition. What is the definition?
What is the definition?
Of great significance high value.
Of great significance. I mean think the goalkeeper in a
and don't forget the value. Don't forget the value part.
Yes. And what we mean by value now though. Not how much them worth, not how rich they are, you know. And that value mean in other context, you know.
So you are telling me we can. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Tell me more. You are telling me what value mean. Continue.
In this context, it does not mean who is worth more at the marketplace. Value in this context of whether goalkeeper more important is in the context of a game. Just understand that.
Might I know?
Yeah.
Before this madness, Pep Guardiola come with no matter in their football with goalkeeper for pass with them foot and thing. Do we in the sport of football? Do we discuss goalkeepers? Between media and fans, do we even discuss?
We talk about forward and midfielder more.
Good.
Yeah.
Like you want me ask you if people discuss QBs in the NFL?
They do.
I already know the answer to that.
Me know the answer to that.
All right, we're gonna move on then.
Yeah.
When a team they're the bottom of the table in the NFL, the way down, the last worst, everybody across them get a thing with them called like the number one picking of the draft. 9.9 out of 10 times a one position then go for. Because they know that the person here where play the position here is the only person in this draft here we can change the franchise around completely 360. We are talking about Bengals being trashed to getting Joe Burrow and reaching the Super Bowl.
But me nah.
The goalkeeper when football team has struggled, like see, we understand saying a recent years Liverpool is saying on goalkeeper and Alice.
You know why the goalkeeper? You know why the
but that 10 football team has struggled. We don't think about goalkeeper position, brother.
We don't
so
think
one,
about the.
We don't discuss them, and two, to change the team around. In a NFL, the go-to version is the QB version. And in a football, we don't even consider the goalkeeper, brother.
You know why, my boss? Because two things. One, usually by the time you can buy keepers, the way that you can buy people, you're going to buy somebody fairly competent to keep. So that is why we don't talk about him, because it's a standard that the keeper now going to give you a season. That is not what me call important, though, you know. My single understanding of what is important in this context is what is it you can less do without. That's my definition of importance. Now
you're that kind of mine.
But what is less valuable?
So the goalkeeper feel every test. Because one, we not discuss them. Two, we not go to them when we teamed up on the face. And thirdly,
we not discuss them because
the quarterback get paid. The goalkeeper, most goalkeeper actually get paid. Them are the most important portion. We don't discuss
because
them.
They are not the
we don't go to them
because they are not the most, because they are not the most,
and we don't pay them.
Because
we don't care about goalkeepers. It is so nice and pretty, but them are most important.
About
we don't actually believe that. It's a substate. Okay, don't believe it.
Let me explain one more thing to you.
Go on.
The role of a fast bowler upon a cricket field is always going to be talked about more than the role of a wicketkeeper. So we are going to talk about Marshall more than we talk about the man we are keeping. But I'm going to tell you this. The role of the wicketkeeper is more important than the role of any one fast bowler. The position matter. Understand? Put that in your pipe and smoke.
You know, say only one aspect I think I talk about.
They're not that me talk about. You can't do without
the fact say
you can't do without anyone.
A goalkeeper after the on the field.
No, me not talk about us what the rule. Me not talk about us what the rule. Me not talk about us what the rule say. May I say, if let's say a goalkeeper come into a game, the rules say you have to start him, but he goes and leave in the game. Him say me not do nothing. The rules say me have to start, so me I goal, but you don't expect me to do nothing at all once me in the goal. Or a quarterback who come to a football game and say, you don't expect me to do nothing today. The goalkeeper is going to be more detrimental than the quarterback. Worse, when a man tell me said there's a team where you used to win without the quarterback input, which team them say that name again? A man tell me the team. And worse the quarterback
team when they said that.
Yeah, where the quarterback and then can score points without the quarterback. The quarterback now always there on the field. Oh, the quarterback will be more important.
You know, they found one aspect, I think.
Well, at that aspect,
wicket keepers get paid like the best batsman and the best.
That's my point.
Do we discuss wicket keepers?
No.
When Weston is a struggle, we talk about getting a good pace attack, a good batting lineup. Oh no, the most important part, we must get an elite wicket keeper.
No,
when because that important.
You're not talking. No, the position matter. When you go up on the field, my boss, because it is assumed and taken for granted, so you must have a keeper behind the stuff.
Taken for granted.
Yes, it is. And the reason why
that's why we take it for granted. That's important.
No, you know why we take it for granted? Because they are always there. But make some things for your care where you not think important, my boss. Make one day you not have it. And that me I try to tell you, we take it for granted.
Last thing before we come out.
Take a keeper for the field and operate a cricket match without a keeper. I don't know the importance.
I don't know who the greatest goalkeeper is. But me know me put and I agree with you. I act like I agree with you for about 10 seconds. The most important portion for the football team is the goalkeeper. If you put up the greatest goalkeeper, say Maradona.
Yes, I agree.
Messi.
Because now me taking a man and not a
the most
position.
important thing. You put it beside any other one of the most important
ones. No, because what your head can't go around is that now you're comparing people and not position. I would prefer to play.
But Messi Maradona the midfielder.
I would prefer
Messi play the striker.
And I'm saying,
Messi, if
I have to play without Maradona or without a goalkeeper, I'd prefer to play without Maradona. That's the point.
More important than the car, Mr. Higgins. Wheel or the engine.
Listen what me I said to you. Listen what me I said to you and see if you can understand it with your tough bramble head now. If a man asks me, who
nice curly here, Mr. Higgins.
Who do I prefer to play without? Maradona up front or the goalkeeper at the back? Which one do you think me I prefer to play without? Without, not play with him.
No, but they are put on hypothesis when
well, that we call important. Position, not people.
The better question is
no, you can't.
Elite midfielder versus average keeper.
No,
elite goalkeeper, average midfield.
No goalkeeper,
above average midfield over the above average goalkeeper. We don't want other goalkeeper. We don't have business about the goalkeeper. Brother, do your job. Simple. Shut up.
All right, thank you. Big up. We'll take another break. We're coming back.
If you want real energy for you, just sing on if you got and two. Good source of iron for me and for you, make you feel like say you have energy for two. When you make a man flex with you and your crew work late, I left the gym after two. If you got and tonic at the remedy for some man for so. So sing on if you got and two. From your new energy, you are the friend. Just sing on if you got and then. Strong up your body, drink and come again. Bigger than two are the remedy, my friend.
Bigger than two. Good source of vitamin and iron for you.
Shop and win a mega kitchen from Megamart. Spend $6,000 or more before GCT at any Megamart location and fill out the entry form provided for a chance to win a brand new stove, fridge, and microwave this Christmas from Appliance Traders Limited. Visit us on social media to win monthly prizes courtesy of Lasco, Grace Foods, and Facey Commodity Company Limited. Promotion runs from September 30 to December 6th. Shop now to win a mega kitchen from Megamart. The best value by far. Conditions apply. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
I get a mix of people with position people. Which would I prefer? To have Maradona and no goalkeeper, however good that goalkeeper is, or to have a goalkeeper and no Maradona? Me attack as a position. The game I'm playing now. Me must want a goalkeeper, my boss. Me no must have Maradona. Me must have somebody in a goal. That me attack about the position. But you know, once you get to personnel, now you gotta prefer. Once you establish that you're going to have both a keeper and Maradona, then give me Maradona. Because now you're talking about personnel. But the position of goalkeeper or the position of striker, me prefer have the position of goalkeeper and I'm a goal. Let's say that the rules change and allow you to take the game without a keeper. And me not going to take the game without a keeper. I can take the game without any other position. That's all. That make all important. Next call, though.
Yeah, man, hello.
Yes, sir. Who this?
CC.
Oh, CC. Where you say?
Yeah, man. All right. So, there are a couple of things. We don't want to touch on that topic there, but I'm going to say something I think really USL Championship. Zidane, did know that the USL, the leading goal scorer all time for USL is a Jamaican?
Who is that?
Dean Kelly.
Dean Kelly? Yeah?
Yeah, man. Dean Kelly and Nico Brett is second.
I know Nico Brett was stacking up the goals over a couple of seasons.
Yeah, man. Dean Kelly. Dean Kelly is the leading all-time goal scorer for the USL Championship.
Very much goal.
106 goals.
How many games would that be? You have any idea?
I think it's 249 games.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So, as I met sometimes some persons, maybe we don't have players who reach certain heights, but here's a player that left and go over to a foreign league, and he basically is the leading goal scorer for the foreign league. And I think at the time when he played 4 games for Jamaica, of 2 goals. Majority of the time when he get called, I think he called for friendlies. So with this player getting called like Corey Bennett, I think what people have to understand, some of the times there's always a player like that in the USL for Jamaica playing the striker position. It's just that some of them are not always on the radar of certain coaches, given the fact that we have a plethora of talent that are heritage players.
Yeah.
So moving on from that, with regards to the importance are strikers and midfielders and these players.
No. I don't want you to say it like that. Not the importance of strikers. The importance of a position on the field.
All right, so position.
The position of. So I'm not talking about a goalkeeper. I'm talking about the position of goalkeeping.
I'm going to talk about the thing where I think G-Star them try use the whole market value. So we look at the market. The market on an whole dictates the price of a lot of things. In football, the market dictates this. Number one, fans worship certain players.
Simple.
Right? When it comes to attacking and something there, attacking players. So when fans worship attacking players, they want to be associated with said players.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, clubs make money from those type of players. So you will gamble and purchase an attacking player for a lot of money because you know that there's a possibility of you making that money back on merchandise.
Simple.
So if you look at...
And that the turnstiles as well, because them say enough just leave the argument to shirt selling. More people go and turn out to watch a great goal, to watch a great striker than a great keeper.
But the thing about it too is this. Number one, people tell us strikers win games, goalkeepers, defense win titles, like attacking, goal scoring win games.
No, but you know that
well, no man, it's not really foolish.
Man, anything but win game.
Let me tell you why, Orville. You don't need to score the most goals to win the league. But more often than not, the team that concedes the least amount of goals are the team that win the league.
Then that means that win games then. So whatever win games.
You listen to what I said a while ago.
What win games?
I said goals win games.
All right. You say a championship is a collection. A championship is a collection of games, you know. So whatever win a game, that win championship.
No, but I said to you, say, Orville, if you don't score a goal in a game.
Listen to the cliche. Goals win games.
No, I heard what you said.
I'm saying a championship is a series of games. And that make you win championship.
So let me give you
So whatever it takes for you to win games, that must be the thing it takes to win a series of games, which is what a championship is.
But listen to what I say, Orville. Yeah. You do not need to win every game in the league to win the league.
Who did say that?
Yeah, listen, no, but this is why I'm saying to you that goals win you games, but the defense win you championships.
No, man, goal alone can't win. Goal alone can't win your games.
No, but you're not understand the context.
But Mr. Me the business with goals don't win game. Because if me a score and me not stop the team from score, me I gonna lose.
No, man.
If a man come back from a football game and say me score 3 goals today, me don't know if he win it, you know. You coming back and say, you know, me score 3 goals today. Does that say you win the game? You can't get 5-3, no, brother.
Yeah, but listen to me. I said,
telling me that you scored 2 goals today, don't tell me say you win the game, my bad.
I just told you that in a season, if you get to me, I said, if in a season you score 40, you score 50 goals, you can win the league and a team scores 70 goals.
Lord of His mercy. You can't win. you win football games by outscoring your opposition.
All right, let
So
me
you
finish
win
the point.
games. And by outscoring your opposition, it means when you score them, enough you score.
Let me finish the point.
None more important than none.
All right, so I'm telling you, let me finish the point. Given that scenario and the average life of a manager, especially in the English Premier League, is like 1.5 seasons or 2 seasons at max. Because of that, and only one team can win the league, and these attributes, only one team can win the league, you know. There's a premium on attacking players to score you goals. So a lot of managers will go for attacking players and spend less on defensive players. So if you look at that, then the market value of attacking players
big man, you
much
cannot
higher.
The onus on stopping the other team from scoring is just as important as you scoring. You won't win football games unless you outscore people. And what you outscore them mean when me score, me have to stop you from score as well. The art of defense to winning football games is just as important as the art of attack.
This is what I say to you, Zidane. Orville, it's easier to defend than it is to score
what's
goals
the overall
or
point,
to create
CC?
opportunities.
What's the point you're making?
I am saying to you that, listen, I'm talking about the fact that an attacker can go for $100 million in the market, while a defender will go for 30 million.
But me telling you why. It's not because of them importance to win football games, my boy.
Orville, listen, you can hold what you're holding. And I'm telling you, when it comes down to the flamboyance, the fact that the matter is, when you have like a small club where I look for score some goal, where a manager try to keep him job, he's going to invest more in an attacking player and he's going to invest in a defensive player.
I mean, I say
it is harder to dribble.
Big man.
Dribble, shoot,
I can give you a whole heap of examples where the team that dominates a league is usually very close to the team that has the best defensive record. Don't go on like that part of the something that's not important.
Orville, but you don't listen to me just say a while ago.
And conversely, the team that wins the league are usually quite close to the top of the attacking most goals record as well. Them go hand in hand. No go on like none more important.
You're clearly not listening to what I've said.
Apart of the reason why attackers get sold for the big bucks is the attractiveness of
the them to the spectators.
That's a part of it, CC. It's not the only part, but it's a part of it.
Zidane, I didn't say it isn't a part of it.
That's what gives them the edge.
But listen, what I said to you is Zidane. I said to you, in a league with 20 teams, only one team.
No man, CC, them consider that for true, man. They consider it, they do. Because, for example, Rio Ferdinand was world class for United, Van Nistelrooy, but people want to come see goals. So if they go buy Van Nistelrooy for 100, they go buy him for 80. Then they might get the edge because they might help with the people coming in and some jersey sales as well because that's what that people like.
But Zidane, what I try to say is look on it. I put in jersey sales now, but listen what I say. It's a gamble. If you buy a defender for 70 million and it does not, and this defender, his attributes don't really come off on his statistics.
No man, the fact that the fans
you
would have already benefited. CC.
No.
You said the Reggae Boys team were qualified with the World Cup. The star for that team was Walter Boy.
Yes.
Enough game we play with Walter Boy and score. We play at the stadium and don't concede. Rudy Dixon and Tatty Brown were just as important to the cause.
They were better too.
They are would have better. But Walter Boy at the start. You think of importance to the team? I want to stop your rubbish now.
I'm talking about the market value and what affects it. A defender you buy for 70 million and that defender does really, like you see your team concede 45 goals. Then that defender market value drop. And you don't really make nothing off him. A striker will come at your club for 70 million and you score 5 goals for the season. Yeah. You're still able to make back the 70. You make back a lot.
You're saying if a forward flop, him still have the same value?
I'm saying a forward can come to your team and not score
no man, you say when the defender come and flop. When the forward flop,
the forward can come and flop, and you make more money. You make back more transfer money than the defender.
It depends on
therefore,
You know me say whatever. Therefore, it is an easier gamble for you to buy a forward for much more money.
And I agree, but see, me tell us that the fans will always turn out to see strikers more than defenders. Owners know that, coaches know that, business people know that. That means they'll make bigger investment in
to get big strikers.
To get the bigger strikers than the bigger
defensive players. You know, look on the
fact.
No, the final fact that I'm giving you is with a small team, when no same don't have the opportunity to win the league, he might go look for buy one striker because the striker will keep him job. He might go can keep him
then
job.
If him now win the league, if me know something can't win.
Him not busy about who defend. Him not busy about having a big.
I mean him not know who. So if the striker is scoring at you now and when him scored one every game, you can see two. How you keep your
meaning that him can have a zero. Meaning that him can have a 0 goal difference and still can him can stay up in the league.
Big man, you know why coaches maintain them job? When them not that too far below the rankings of expectations. So you say if you get a striker where you score 1 goal a game, but your defense I give up 2 goals a game and therefore you lose all of them games, then no job now keep.
Arville, you know, get the context. I'm saying to you that if you have scored 40 goals, but you concede 40 goals, and you are able to stay up in the league, then you have a.
How are you able to stay up in the league? No. I don't want you to give me the example. I'm saying that your ability to stop teams from scoring is just as important in staying up in the league as you scoring. What makes a team stay up in the league? Your ability to score and your ability to stop team from scoring on you. Are them two things that make you stay up in the league? Are them two things that make coach keep job?
So Orville, last season, Everton scored 40 goals and conceded 51 goals. Listen to me, listen to me, say. Everton scored 40 goals and conceded.
So you are saying that, well, you're telling me that the conceding goals is less important in staying up.
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, with food, no kind of stuff.
But you're not listening to me, say, no. Everton scored 40, conceded 51, and
not one listen
to me, I say. Everton is still in the league.
See, you've been at it for a while. We have to run.
No, but I'm saying Everton is still in the league. Everton is still in the.
Big up yourself.
Better you explain.
Right.
But it's straightforward.
I stay up in the league as a coach by scoring, and nobody now score for me. The less goals scored for me, not the better me likely to stay up in the league.
Yeah.
Yes. The less me concede, not the greater my chance to stay up. Then how am I now going like the ability to defend?
It's the best balance of not conceding and scoring.
We take a break.
We're coming.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Shop and win a mega kitchen from Megamart. Spend $6,000 or more before GCT at any Megamart location and fill out the entry form provided for a chance to win a brand new stove, fridge, and microwave this Christmas from Appliance Traders Limited. Visit us on social media to win monthly prizes courtesy of Lasco, Grace Foods, and Facey Commodity Company Limited. Promotion runs from September 30 to December 6th. Shop now to win a mega kitchen from Megamart. The best value by far. Conditions apply. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Welcome back. Well, the perfect example is Walter Boyd. And you know, me love the Walter Boyd topic. So, what Walter Boyd and Dean Burton and Paul Hall was doing in 98 was not more important than what Woody Dixon and Pepper Goodison. But Walter Boyd was doing, more people came to see that.
Big man.
So that's why Walter Boyd was.
Dean Burton gets Sportsman of the Year.
Yes.
Dean Burton's importance to the team was no more significant. Well, I'm talking about as a striker, relative to that. Because while he nicked a one goal there, Rudy the man was we no concede.
To prevent people from scoring.
So when him score one, we win the game, you know.
Yes.
But we win the game not only because you score one,
but we stop
but
them
because
from scoring
the other team them now score none.
Yes.
So I don't understand, but guess what? Dean Burton get Sportsman of the Year while Rudy Dixon did
The
not.
fans them thought about Dean Burton.
Yeah, Dean Burton was
man.
really a hero.
It's the attractive aspect of the game that people talk about.
But not because it's more important.
So that's why them say Borrell did not tell Renee Simon say, yo, we call the person. You never follow up the stats. You know? Because that people want to see it. So we know that it's no more important than defending. But
1982, there was a Brazilian team stuck with Zico and Socrates and Eder and Falcao. They make Italy beat them 3-2 in our match. People to this day say are the best World Cup team never to win. You know why? Because while Socrates and Eder scored 2 brilliant goals against Italy,
conceded 3.
One brother named Paula Rossi did concede, did score 3. Football can't play one way up on the field, brother. Brazil and them other people. 1990, Brazil that kill Argentina with ball inside. But Argentina end up score 1 where you never start them from score. You have to stop the other team from scoring just as important as you scoring. Anyway, me go back. Hello.
Yeah, my time.
Yeah, my afternoon.
Yeah, Blacks this.
What going Blacks?
There, man. What more I know, you know, the schoolboy football. It's like gonna be a one-half playoff in the semi.
Yes. Everything is knockout from here on, you know. Every competition you see, you lose, you're gone straight home.
Oh, so a neutral venue, they're gonna play them pan then?
Yes, I would assume so. For example, the Champions Cup, we're going to know the draw. We're going to get the draw done tomorrow, and the games will be in Catherine Hall on Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
And loser go home.
But nobody never see what you like a safari.
Oh, but that is a surprise.
Yeah,
that
the
is
first
a surprise.
sentence school, you know.
It's the first sentence school got a semi-final in the Costa Cup. Yeah,
First
boy.
sentence
That's
school
I
got
didn't see it coming.
Interesting.
I didn't see it coming at all.
Hello?
Yeah, man,
you're
where
right,
are
man.
you?
I didn't see it coming personally. They came out of nowhere.
Hello?
Oh, Lord. You're not hearing us, boss?
And he's one of the clear.
Yeah, man, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I'm saying they came out of nowhere. I didn't notice them prior to the start of the season. And even when they were winning the bag of teams, I was saying that choice the Sentan group, that side, they must do them thing as usual. But they came, you know that they were down 2-0 at one stage against Dintil in the previous round. And then they come 2-1, and then Dintil was hanging on, and a youth get a red card. And then them score a late goal now that Dintil was short and got the 2-2 draw and advance over Dintil. So they got into this round by the skin of them teeth.
I remember in the group stage when St. Catherine get chance to knock out JC.
That was in the round of 16. It was round of 16.
With the goal difference something there.
Yes.
And it's because of that more and JC beat them.
I'm not sorry for them if JC beat them up.
You get the chance to
them for no kill them now.
You take them out of the way.
Yes, I said that, my boss.
Yeah, man.
And JC, I play some spanking football now.
All right, that's all right. Then I big up on myself.
All right, big up your. All right, Blacks. All right.
We go back. Oscar. Oh, text.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Good day, sports desk team. CC on the call way too long. Please maintain the rules and standards set on the big show. Ice Boss. Don't know, heard from Ice Boss before. A quarterback more than not gets picked one. Getting pick number one gets. Me not understand what this has said. You understand what this has said? Read this with me here. A QB what?
A QB more than not. QB more than not gets picked. $1 getting picked. I don't understand it.
No, I don't understand what that says.
Send it, rewrite it, my boss.
Major respect to Manning Cup coach Devon Pablo Anderson. He and the team did what was needed, and now they're in the semis. All right. That looked like it. Yeah, that looked like it. We go back on. 6766968. Those are the numbers. We've been kept busy for the most part.
Yeah.
And we have a few minutes to go before the program is over.
Yeah. I'm on that. CC brought up Dane Kelly record. Man, I said Dane Kelly was ordinary. Struggled to hold down.
Was it Dane Kelly who scored one goal one time when Jeremy and Hugh make a pass from inner field half?
Yeah, man. It was Dane Kelly.
Was Dane Kelly?
Yeah.
To Jamaica.
Yeah.
one of the better long passes in these Jamaican football. And then Kelly was just the end of it.
Yeah, it was a game there where we needed to win. Like we had to win the game.
Remember the game?
Yeah, man.
I
At the
remember
National
being in the
Stadium.
stadium and Jerry take one from me and half and go,
Yeah, man.
woof.
World pass.
And was it Dean Kelly at the end of it? And just,
I'm trying to remember. He's a diminutive player. I think it was Dean Kelly, you know.
I'm not sure.
Or was it the England-based player? Let me check. Let me check that. Let me check.
Remember. 6766968. Take us home. The last.
That was Dane Richards.
Oh,
Yes,
Dane Richards.
That was Dane Richards.
Oh,
Dane Kelly.
some
Dane Kelly special for show, man. Dane Richards are coming.
Dane Richards.
Respect my boss.
I did Dane surprise. I did Dane catch.
Hold on, me I gotta do this, man. What them say I get to watch Jamaica football? A Highgate
said that?
A Highgate send me the text right away.
Highgate for the Bramble Call on the radio look away.
Big up yourself, Highgate.
Highgate sound like him better as a texter than as a call. All right, quick go back online. Hello. It was Dane Richards with you.
Man,
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good afternoon, correction.
Oh, correction.
Correction, the correct one. When I read medication, yeah. Well, now therapy on the radio, brother. Well, I go me a try understand what CC I try saying.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
I try turn it and hop.
Yeah.
Upside down, inside out, me can't get. It's like him I try explain several things at the same time and him not clear. None of them.
Me never understand nothing when I say that.
It wasn't his best.
All right. All right now. Tonight.
Yeah.
Zidane.
Yes.
Me I play Orville and Maggie, you know.
No, that's not gonna happen.
You know, I think he might go put on. I think he might bring on Orville, but I don't think he's going to start it.
Make we see.
You think he might? Yeah, I think he might start Eric Maggie United.
Well, he wasn't definitive, but he was asked, and he said he knows Orville. He worked with him, and he rates him as a player. And whether him start or come on, he's going to impact the game. So he wasn't definitive. So I don't know what him going to do.
Boy, mood him, make the gambler and play and start the two of them, brother. All right.
In America. Yeah. All right.
With Pinnock out, where would you play Lati?
Lati going to be in midfield, man.
I use Bernard and Low.
Yeah, I'm going to use Bernard and Low. I think he might.
Brother, I like Lati with my ball in my glide park, brother.
Yeah, but I have to go on.
That me I talk about.
Him fairly decent at winning the ball. Yeah.
And then him going to lose the ball.
Him not going to do nothing with it at time. Yeah.
Exactly, man. Win the ball. It's just how that helps.
And unlike Lou, you know, when Lou lose the ball, I usually when Lou try do something special with it, you know, I try pass it like I names in a Zidane. Yeah. But this youth now just give it the ball, not necessarily all the time because he might try to make great pass. The man just a boom on him robust in getting the ball, yes.
And then
he
just give me back the ball. Brother, I can't bother with it. I think the coach have to come to a conclusion and put back, play me in the rightful position.
Well, let's see if him rate Isaac here enough to play the role by himself. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I want to find out now. Want to say the away rule
is in.
Away goal rule
yes.
is in effect.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So if the tie ends up to be basically we need 2 goals in.
If it's 1-1, it's gonna a penalty.
Yeah.
If we beat them 1-1, a penalty, an extra time.
A penalty. Yeah. Okay, so we definitely have to score 2 goals. 2 goals I'm going through. Whether the agree the goal aggregate is 2-2.
Well, we have to score 2 and hope them. No. It's not. I see. Yeah, I made the mistake with CC. I make. We don't go through if we score 2.
If we beat them 2-1.
No, that's a different
if
argument.
If we beat them 2-1, no 2-2, that's aggregate.
You say all we have to do is score 2 goals. I say all we have to do is score 2 goals and prevent them.
Yeah, man, 2-1. Now we are talking about 2-1 thing.
So don't stop at we have to score
2-1. We still gone through because we would have scored 2 goals away from them.
Yeah, but me no want you to say we have to score 2 goals.
Right.
Them can score. Them can score 3.
Yeah, man. No, we are not. When I deal with CC, I deal with them like kindergarten.
I apologize, Mr. Corrections.
All right.
The only win that will take the game to extra time is a 1-0 win for Jamaica.
Yes, it's a 1-0 win for Jamaica. Right.
Yes.
Right. And next thing I want to clear up now. This guy here that they say replace. Mikel. Yeah, has he ever played for us before?
No.
You never. When I'm never called on the program earlier, you weren't listening.
Him uncle.
Oh, him uncle.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know, so through me depend on me in and out of the program.
Yeah, man, a man. Him uncle call and I give you a little bit of history and thing. So he used to play for GSCR Woolmans. That team there with Jail. And that is one of the.
I heard someone say that he's what the lead in the Western Conference in the MLS.
Was the leading not the MLS, man, the USL. He
was
the leading scorer in the Western.
US. Okay. So that means he's not gonna play in a match tonight. I'm just a fill of space.
Make us see now. What if him? Make us see.
So who you have up top, Zidane?
Up top. Oh, toughish one. I feel like when I utilize Cephas from the start, you know. I don't know why.
Yeah, because if you notice the last, well, 2 games now, Mr. Cephas, right?
Yes.
And each time Cephas touch a ball, the opponent basically in a trouble.
Well, that's that BLF Cephas and Shamar.
Is Cephas likely to be as effective when people are at their fittest?
Yeah, man. The last time start against America, run them. Run them to wreck, man.
No, me prefer Cephas than some of them, man. No, because me get urgency from him.
We don't like how Damara Gray look. We don't like him.
Yeah. If him started, I had Damara Gray.
Great since his
injury. Him look out tight, man. Lethargic,
man,
slow, not impactful. All right, big up yourself. Correction. The theme song is playing.
By tomorrow we can talk about it, my boy.
Yeah, man. All right, 8 o'clock local time game. All right, that is it for the program. Big up to all the callers. Big up to all the listeners. Big up to our start, Miss Marion. Join us tomorrow to discuss the game. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful evening.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.